Hey, Skyward
We're
Sword.
alive, guys.
Hey, look, we're live.
Hi.
Hey.
Hello.
Uh, just before you do the recap,
Mm-hmm.
as me, Pass, and King were talking yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
and just so you all know, and when Fang was in the other realm and he offered his service to the keeper, he was speaking in Ryoth's voice.
Hmm.
So
Oh.
that's some more info for him. And
Should we really
I'm
worried about
gonna
this?
cast a spell that summons 20 random NPCs.
Okay.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Can we before we start with the whole? Oh. Okay. Now I see what you're
What do you mean by summoning random 20 NPCs here?
Yeah,
doing.
it,
You're
it's a
about to find out.
it's,
You're about to find
it's a
out.
special
Yeah,
spell.
this just happens to be something that's happening right now.
On the Twitch
It's got,
channel.
it's got something to do with 20.
Yeah, it's a ultimate spell. So we got some cannon
Oh.
fodder.
Okay. I see what he did. I am now realizing what happened. I'm like, 20 NPCs? What the fuck is he on about?
Yeah, I was also like, what?
I
A
was like, there's
very
no
very
spell that
special
does that.
spell.
Is he casting like
Bro, you're gonna make him
What's
cry.
it called?
Tell
He's
me.
Like-
casting.
No,
He's-
I'm
he's
not gonna cry. I have toughened up for
Have
this.
you? You sure, buddy?
You were entirely silent for a moment, so I was like, he muted himself to go away.
did we break him?
No, you
No.
did not, you son of a bitch.
Yes. So
I was
Pass,
just like, for a second, like stunned, just like, "God, what do you mean
just
by it's when he gets a notification, checks a notification, just like, you son of a.
Pulled
so
off the
do we
very-
get those
Uh,
20 NPCs?
yeah. We
Well,
got 20
it seems like we got at least 20 new subscribers. Again, thank you for the gift subs.
Oh no. Oh okay. Well, sorry guys, I tried.
We tried.
Yeah.
A shame.
We didn't get 20 we didn't get 20 adult gold dragons on our side, sadly.
No.
Hmm.
Damn.
There's
Oh, well.
just 20 more
Edge.
people. 20 more people have walked into the ancient library and picked up the scrolls of the long lost past.
Technically 19 because I'm one of them.
You fucked idiot.
Oh well, fuck you then. God. Oh,
Why do you have to be immortal?
Should we go to recap time?
Yeah, let's stop dilly dallying and just get to the session.
But we can't help
hang
it.
on. I gotta fix this. Fuck that.
No, no. No,
No,
you're not.
don't
Stop.
you fucking dare do it again.
It's alright. It's just one.
Oh, for
He's
fuck's
fixing.
sake!
No, he's fixing it. He's fixing it. He's fixing
I fixed it. Now it's 20.
There we go.
Uh,
Perfect. Phew.
No, now it's for fuck's sake.
Avis doesn't count.
Yeah, it was.
we
Damn.
are now
All
at
right.
135 given subs out of 10.
Nice job. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
Okay.
I'm just saying here,
okay.
I'm just like.
Okay, we
How
can
do I
start
even
now.
make
Yeah,
new
we can
sub
start.
goals? I need to figure that out.
Anyway, can we get to game now?
Yes, let's go in.
Okay. I swear to God, Riot, keep your fingers away from the keyboard. Session 64. Magena and Igor try their hardest to fix Lena's mortal injuries, but she's losing blood too quickly. The party gathers around Lena and works together to complete the impromptu surgery. Igor strains his mind to double his efforts. Deacon restores her internal bleeding, and Avis provides magical enhancement to Magena, steadying her hands. After a very stressful procedure, most of the damage has been stabilized, and Spears magically closes the wound. Upon awakening, Lena has regained her senses in the legs, but every move still hurts, causing her to limp until she can get a proper healer to examine her.
Ouch.
With Deacon carrying her, the party enters the valley, which is sparsely dotted with patches of grass, has a charred impact crater in the center, and a stroke of dead woods to their right, and all the way across, a man-made cavern entrance. The sun is going down, so the party decides to set up camp among the trees. They get a dreadful sense of death permeating this area on a biblical scale. The ground is dry, the trees are withered, no animals can be heard, seeds and acorns strewn across the dirt have not sprouted. There aren't even any spirits present, which is unnatural to say the least. As a dense fog appears in the rest of the valley, Spears collects a few acorns and walks into the mist, hoping he might feel any sense of life from it. But the moment he steps beyond the misty veil, he cannot find his way back, not even by retracing footprints. The party gets worried and attempts to call and signal for him, but their magic barely works, and the voices seem so far away. Suddenly the temperature around Spears drops to a chilling degree. As he continues to wander around in the fog, the party sends in Fang to try to find him. As soon as he disappears from sight, Riot cannot sense him anymore. It's as if he has vanished from the world. Deacon inspects the fog and feels something completely otherworldly. Avis shines moonlight from her axe near the fog, and it recedes, almost like a creature that avoids stepping out of the shadows. Ilum then trades the promise of a scarf for some information. They are currently in the Valley of Death, a link between the living and the dead. He reveals that within the fog strides another keeper, the keeper of the dead, and he does not take kindly to living intruders of his domain. If he finds either Spears or Fang, they'll surely die. The fog is a gateway, and it will remain there until the light of day returns. Meanwhile, Spears begins to see faint lights and shapes appear, some shaped like people, others like tents. Spears approaches them, but they seem to not even see him. They stand in a long line that continues into the mist, and as he follows it, he recognizes someone, his grandfather. He walks over to him and touches him, which causes his grandfather to acknowledge his presence. The old man panics and implores Spears he shouldn't be here, for he is still among the living. If he finds him, he will be a dead man. His grandfather sends him further along the line, after which his gaze slacks again and ceases interacting. As he trudges forward, he recognizes more people from his tribe who should be long dead. Eventually, he spots a cloaked man with a staff walking somewhat ahead of him. It seems Spears has been following this man's footprints and carefully catches up to him. The man acknowledges him and asks him if he's here to bargain for his life with him. Spears offers one of his quali stones, but the keeper has no use for a relic of the living. Behind him follows another line, but one of soul orbs. He explains that these are those who have died too soon and are to be reborn, while the line of shades are those who have become lost, died too late, or were not collected by his big sister on time. The keeper then offers to guide him back to the party's camp, but his soul will not be able to return if he dies. Spears asks why his grandfather is among the shades, a torchbearer as the keeper called it. He killed someone he shouldn't have early in his childhood. Many others of Spears' ancestry killed mercilessly during the Great War, deserving penance for reaping death upon the innocent. His line is gushing from spilled blood. The duo arrives at a stone gate, and the keeper sends the soul orbs through. Spears worries that his family consists of nothing but killers, but the keeper assures him that not all of his forefathers were like that. A fair few of them were priests much like him, trying to return sanctity to their line. They stop walking before a giant of a man, embers rising from his hands and eyes. The keeper tells him that this one shall pay penance for eternity. He is a kinslayer. Remembering Riot's intent on killing his kin and imprisoning the soul, Spears subtly asks what would happen if someone were to do so. The keeper becomes enraged at even the mention of such a heinous act. Whoever would commit the prime evil of ripping a soul from the circle of creation shall have their own be slowly destroyed, tortured endlessly for their blasphemy. They would cease to exist, even their memory in the minds of others. Spears asks if Magena and Magi could be spared from the penance of his bloodline. He tells him that if things go as they should, Magena can live on for an innumerable amount of time, and Magi wouldn't end up here either way. Her divine origin would lead her somewhere else. After Spears makes peace with this, Fang appears before them. He bows before the keeper, then nudges his hand. He offers himself to the keeper's service to guide Spears back. He declines, stating his soul is worth far less than Spears's. He also reveals that he can see the sin Fang has committed. The keeper then sends the two on their way scot-free, opening a tear in the fog to allow their exit. But after Fang steps through, the keeper warns Spears. If he shows up here again, his soul will remain there. He won't be punished harshly, but he will never return to the land of the living. And if he would ever cause harm to come to his loved ones, the punishment will be harsher. As Spears steps through, it has already become morning, but he does not feel tired at all. The party has been freaking out throughout the night, worried about the noises from the fog, and Spears and Fang not showing back up. And now we're here.
Oh, fuck.
That indeed we are.
Pain.
So next morning, everybody got a long rest.
Yes, everybody have had a long rest. You may heal up fully. Those of you who can, you may use your spell slots.
And if you
Except
have
for
any
you,
stress, you can
Spears.
also reduce that.
Unless you're me.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He got shit.
I didn't get no reducing stress, and I am literally
And I will
6
start
away.
doing my morning ritual.
Oh.
So morning prayers, morning tea for Avis.
Just to explain to chat, Rutram isn't feeling too well, so we've decided that canonically, for a while, the tea is not going to work for his morning sickness.
Add to the realism.
The sickness is too strong.
Oh no.
Oh no, I'm fucked.
But you arrive out of the fog, Spruce, just as the first sun beams peaks the mountain, and you see the mist starts to dissipate and retract into the very ground itself.
Where on the map has he reappeared?
Camp, right?
Probably near
Where he
camp.
disappeared at the edge
okay.
of the woods.
So where I entered is where I reappeared.
Yes.
Well, that was nice.
He
one.
might be
Fang at his
a
side.
keeper of death, but he's not cruel.
Yeah,
If anything, he's most certainly fair.
he's a chill man, I'll tell you that much.
Well, I mean, I don't think it would matter too much where in the valley you would drop him off, as long as he drops him off in the valley.
Yeah,
But Fang's there with him, yeah?
yeah.
Would really suck if he just returned in like the Badlands or something.
Middle of nowhere. Where the fuck am I?
Yeah.
Hey, that's where I need to go. Fuck you.
Rescue
Pick us
mission.
up one of those stones while you're there.
Well, I guess I'll
With his knowledge, no.
walk back to the party, realizing it is now morning. Thinking that only an hours went by, but in actuality 8 hours went by.
When I see him, I am gonna
Spirit!
ask him.
How long?
Where were you? We've been looking for you. We've been waiting for you all night.
Well, I went into the fog, and then I got, well, at first I thought I was lost, but then, I found out I was in the land of the dead.
What?
Yeah.
Uh,
That's why I couldn't sense Fang.
I met the keeper of the dead, and some other people.
what?
Looks
Are
at
you-
Ilum.
Are you feeling
What?
okay?
Why are you looking at me like that? I didn't do anything.
I feel fine.
So what was that about? If he meets him, he'll die?
Well, that's what most people seems to happen to.
From what I understand, he gave me a second chance mainly because of Magi. And I'm pretty sure Uthla wouldn't be happy either.
What have he with Magi to do?
Right. I don't think Lena knows. I completely spaced out the fact that Lena. I don't think Lena knows that Magi does.
Is his daughter?
Yeah.
No, Lena doesn't.
Oh fuck.
No one ever told her.
Well,
We-
I guess there's some
you-
explaining to do.
Yeah, you don't know who the mum is, do you? That's what we're talking about.
I don't think I told you who Magi's mom is. Magi's
No, you
Mother.
never told me.
is Uthla.
Like
Take your time.
god of
Sorry.
the moon.
Take your time. Process it.
Yeah. Seems that the
Okay.
seems that the Moon Mother has taken a liking to Spears.
I thought it was one time, first time that hey, she think he looks handsome. In that makes so much more sense.
That soul-crushing realization hits Spears' face.
So we actually have a kind of half of a god in account.
Yeah.
You have a demigod.
You also have Magena with you.
Yeah. And I was very pipe up, and I have Magena, who is literally a force of nature.
Who?
Hi.
Oh
Her
yeah, you
mum's a
didn't know
tree.
I
you didn't
have
know about that
noticed
either,
that-
did you? Yeah, Magena is also his daughter.
Wild family.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Her mum's
I
a
know that
tree.
she. I understand that she was his daughter, but I never was told about some of the mothers. Is she a daughter of her too?
No. I was created when he made my mother, so to speak.
Major mother.
Yes.
It's a
Couple
really weird and confusing story.
like I said,
Who
her
is
mum's
she,
a
mother?
tree.
The
She's
grand
a tree.
Are you meaning the big golden tree?
Yep.
The secret tree?
Yes, my mother is the sacred tree.
I think the
You
way
should
you
be
described it
proud
to
of
us, Spears, was that you gave her your essence, so to speak.
More or less, yeah.
So to understand it correctly,
Mhm.
Spears is have a habit for making partners with
Deities are strange things. Yes, I know it's
godly
confusing.
creatures.
And
Yeah.
before you go and engage with any other woman,
Uh-huh.
please spend some time with those you already have.
I
I'm fine with you shacking up
Damn.
with more ladies. Just tell us first.
I'll try.
Spend some time with your kids before you go and make more.
Well, that was kind of the plan for this small vacation after this.
Well, I wouldn't mind, another sister or brother in that manner, but still, like, you're gonna break Ma's
Maybe try
heart.
to have it with the.
Speaking of,
So you're suggesting him to have it with either your sister's mother or your mother.
That's his choice. I just want, both my mothers to be happy.
speaking of making one happy,
I understand.
I forgot
Oh,
something.
yeah, about that. Dad,
How on a scale of 1 to 10, how fat did I fuck up?
um, since he couldn't connect with you at all during the night,
Oh no.
and I had to explain to her, thanks to Ilum, the bird like shakes its wing.
Go on.
Where we were and what you did, um, let's just say she's not happy. Magenta actually looks kind of a little bit
Frightened?
scared, shamed, um,
I mean,
like
she
a
did.
little myriad of different emotions, but mostly fear.
I mean, Uthla did warn him if you try and pull something like this again.
Every time, it's always by accident, and always I dig myself a deeper hole.
I guess he's gonna have a tough night. This
That
I wonder if you will see Dawn.
what? Oh no no. No, it's fine.
Dad,
Yeah.
you have majorly pissed off one of them.
I'm aware.
Their main goddesses. What do you think is gonna happen?
I don't know.
so what your daughter basically saying, prepare a really really good excuse.
And now, if you excuse me, I need to go and make sure my sister's okay. As she walks over to Avis.
Basically sitting and
Yeah,
The,
she's not doing well.
the morning sickness is just destroying them, and possibly the real sickness.
Hmm. Avis, if you like, I might have something that can dull it a little bit better than just tea, if you like.
That would be really nice.
For now,
You
just go
see
lay
her
down.
taking a knife,
Mm-hmm.
and you see how she like does a little cut on her at her shoulder, where you can see like there is like this hard bark like instead of skin,
Mm-hmm.
where she like does a cut and like peel off
Like
the
natural
bark.
armor.
Well, it's still kind of fur, but it's also bark in a sense.
It's the
So
literal
it's
interpretation of the spell barkskin.
Yeah,
is it? Oh, okay.
she like
I thought it
rips
was.
a strip of it off. Like, try and chew on this; it should help.
She looks a bit like she looks at the bark and looks at Jenna and
Oh, don't worry, it will heal up fine in a day or so. No need to worry about it.
I see. Just not every day that I'm chewing on a piece of my sister.
Yeah, that's not
And,
creepy.
That can be taken very weirdly.
Please don't phrase it like
anyway,
that.
She'll,
I feel like I need to quote it.
and she'll put it in her mouth and start chewing on it.
As you start chewing on it, you feel a little bit more of a relaxing sensation like settles over.
You could,
And the juices you're chewing out of the piece of bark also as you're like like swallowing it.
could
It
I
actually
get some of
helps
that in
like
real life?
relaxing a little bit.
All right.
I hope
Well,
at least that can help a little bit on it, okay?
yeah. She'll look a little bit more relaxed, but still, it's clear that she's not feeling good.
Okay. As you see the fog retracts, you start to see that there has been a small change in the area.
Hmm.
Yeah, there's a proper map now.
That too. Roll me a perception check.
All of us?
All of you have the potential to see what has happened during the night.
Okay.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
I think I see it.
I got a 15.
I think
10. 19. Dirty 20.
Damn, almost a natural 20.
I think I see nothing.
Avis, Eager, Spears, and of course Rive. You see that there are piles of bones strewed about.
where exactly.
Where the
You-
fog was.
Where the fog was, like you see like small
Oh,
piles of different bones like laying on the ground.
well, that's
And we
normal.
didn't see like any creatures there the day before, did we?
No, there were nothing there.
Well, that's...
Lovely. Let's not touch those.
So, Spirits, are you gonna explain to the party what the hell this valley is?
How was it explained?
Also, can we tell what the creatures were that these bones belong to?
Yeah, are they
Do,
like
do,
big or like
do they
average
appear
size?
human at all, or beast?
You cannot see it from this distance.
I see.
We'd
You
have
can
to
like
expect
see
it
the
closer.
piles of bones that like weren't there yesterday when you walk through the area. But now you
Can
see
we
there
tell-
are piles.
Can we tell how big they were? Like,
Around medium to between medium and large is your best estimate. As you're not, close enough to actually, unless you go out and start looking and rummaging through
Right.
the pile of bones, you won't be
I'd
able to tell.
rather not. I'd rather not touch the suddenly appeared bones. Thank you.
Also,
Hold on.
remembering that this is the domain of a keeper and we should not disturb the bones.
Yes.
Probably not. Yeah.
So, now that we are here, what is the goal of this place?
That cave over there in
The
the
cavern on the other side.
Bing.
yes. My tattoo is pointing towards it. We can find another stone shard there.
do we want to inspect the crater on the way?
I mean, is it necessary? It's kind of not really our priority right now. But
No, but we're
We
passing
can
it.
always look at it at the way back.
fair point.
It may.
On the way or on the way back. Both options.
For now, let's
It-
try to do what we came here
it-
for.
It may explain why the area is how it is.
mean, is that? Let me ask, out of character, how does the party feel about checking it out before going to the cavern?
I don't mind.
I mean, I see red shiny crystal I want to touch, but like,
Same.
I don't think that's a good
My
idea.
opinion is get the stone and take and basically look over the others
Maybe it's
or
time
the
we
other
can
thing there is
safely climb back up.
because I'm basically just want to get out of this place because
This
I don't
place
like being
stands
here.
for everything you do not worship. You do not abide by.
Also, you're very fucked, and she's very fucked. So it's like you get magic cast on you, you blow up, and
Yep.
she's all fucked in the back. So maybe, yeah, okay, maybe we make note of the area, so maybe we can come back at another time.
Sure. That can work.
That might be our best bet.
And find a better way to get down instead of my
Yeah, let's not do that again, shall we?
Points towards, the entrance into the valley itself, to the southeast.
It's almost as if something happened back there.
So are we heading towards the? Are we gonna go
Yeah.
towards the cavern? All right.
Let's go.
So, well, are we heading through the forest or around it? That's the thing.
Well, outside the forest is random piles of bone that suddenly appeared, and inside the forest is inside the forest, and I don't want to be inside the forest.
It seems to be the only safe harbor from the mist, though.
Listen, dog, I don't like.
Can
I,
we
I
see that?
feel actually more safe in the forest because that was the only place
Yeah.
where the mist
Yep.
doesn't.
At least we got a bit of cover there.
All right, well, let's
Pass.
go
Fair
down.
point.
From where we started, could we see that creepy tree?
Well, you could see a bigger tree, like
It's bigger than the
dwarfing
others.
tree. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Use it as a landmark.
We can
I guess.
look at it when we basically getting
Yeah.
more close to it.
Because it's quite likely that when we exit the cavern, we're probably still gonna have to spend the night here before we can head back. So we're probably gonna have to come back to these woods anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Tell me when to stop if I need to stop, Pass.
We see the tree more closely now.
Yes.
Do we not?
You can see it a little bit better if you move back to where you were before.
Go back a little bit.
Right here.
You were there.
There.
Yeah.
You can see this gnarly tree that makes all the other trees seems like dwarfs beneath it. You see no leaves, you see nothing. It's just withered like everything else.
I'm looking at it there's something different about this one.
But you also sense something else coming from it.
Oh.
What do we sense?
You're not entirely sure. But there is a sense in the air coming from it.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Can I make a roll for Arcana, religion, stuff like that?
Any check in particular?
You may roll the religion. In this case for you.
What about me? Can I do that too?
I'm not sure you would know about
Normal
this.
advantage
Okay.
because religion is my strong side, Pass.
I don't know much.
Is it normal or advantage because religion is my biggest...
You would have potential for advantage since you do follow the goddess.
The other thing is my mother was like the same as her.
Yes, but
She wouldn't have told me anything.
she would have told you some, but not everything, especially since you didn't seem, to want to become a priest yourself.
Okay.
Should have became a priest, man.
So, do I get out of a 13?
13.
Am I still guidance that?
What?
What's the
Can I
guidance?
guidance that?
You should have said that before she rolled, but
Alright.
I'll let it slide this once. Roll me a d4 and I add it to it.
Boom.
16.
16. You do sense life magic seems to be emanating from it. And it makes you think that it might have been what goes by a name of a steward of woods.
I will basically share that information with the rest.
Would we know what that term is?
Spirits,
Uh-oh.
you're a druid. You may roll me a history check.
My strongest.
Yes.
Oh,
It
wow.
is.
Yes.
It is.
Ahem.
It is his strongest.
You know that there are some great trees that are called the steward, or potentially even the grandfather of the forests they are placed in. But they don't stay rooted necessarily.
Oh.
They might bring acceptance like your daughter, but in a completely different route, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
They like treants. Sort of thing.
What we out of character would know as treants, probably.
Yeah, that's what
Or
I mean. Yeah.
ents.
Yeah. If you want to go
So,
by the...
elementary,
Yes.
who actually can move.
If you choose to.
That's what he knows.
Hmm.
And I share that information.
Yeah, I always share the information. I would never hide this nice little lore we're getting.
So maybe it is the tree who making it safe for us to be here. Doing the mist.
I have.
And it's the only thing that still radiates life out here?
It's very, very weak. Like, it's the only thing that any of you, can feel that emanates like this really small sliver into the air that has the life magic into it. Like, it actually gives off life magic, even if it's, like, only a sliver of it.
A sliver is enough to
So-
affect plant growth.
That kind of info. I feel that this place actually is a safe place to be here. So if it's getting too dark before we done here, we can camp here. I suggest.
Maybe we should have a look at the tree, and maybe these gems we have may be able to affect it.
You want to go check it right now?
We could.
We are technically just like right here.
We're literally just down the road.
Fair point. I mean, I'm fine with it.
Maybe it can help. If we help it,
Okay.
maybe it can help us.
When we're there, I'm asking, is anyone able to talk with a tree? If it's
Side
kind
eye,
of a
side
talk-
eyes, side eye spirits.
First and foremost, hold the
I'm
fuck
basically just
on.
looking around,
I think talking
and I know
to...
that spirits
I-
basically have a
I
tree as a
don't-
girlfriend. So
I don't have speak with plants, and I think the tree was a special case.
You can try and see if you
I-
can connect with it.
I'll certainly try.
Druidic might work.
I probably could also attempt since
Ooh.
We're
Hmm.
good. Oh,
Huh.
we can try. I can try my way. Maybe yours can help. I don't know.
I say let him try first,
Hmm.
since he can actually speak to.
Hold on.
plants.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Mm.
Let him cook.
Deacon, you go over to
You-
this giant gnarly tree. What do you do?
It's gnarly, bro.
I don't think it's a
Damn it.
skater boy.
We got this.
At the moment he's trying to see if there's any physical like physical features that might give away
Like
Hey.
a face.
Well, you see
That'd
something
be-
that could look like eyes. And something that looks like a mouth open in a scream. But silence.
That's not a horrifying image.
So it's literally the face that we can see on the map.
Yes.
And once again, not a horrifying image at all.
Deku trees.
God damn it.
Get out your ocarina.
Hey, you say that.
Those who can speak to the tree, what are they gonna say?
I'm gonna let Deacon do his thing.
Yes, a lawnmower.
Gonna let Deacon do his thing. And we'll see what happens.
You
But,
blow into the horn. Okay, you start feeling a rumbling from the ground. As you see where the eyes are. Small orbs of green. Ignites.
Like very dim or
Yes,
bright.
dimly.
Did he have to blow the horn?
Well, he blew in the horn to try and awake it, and it worked.
So it still seems responsive.
Go on.
I'm like blinking out right now. I'm trying to figure out what to say. Ugh.
It's all good.
Bro, it's looking at me. What the
Bro, it's
fuck?
looking at me. I don't know what to do. Dude, true to the face. Nah, I can't fuck with that.
Dares disturb my final slumber.
Do everybody understand what it's saying?
You all hear that.
Okay, so I didn't hear
Is
him.
it
He said,
common?
he said final slumber.
Guess it's like the dragon was on its way out.
Much have I given to bring this land to life. What brings you here?
Very quiet.
Who is anyone stepping forward?
I mean, it's just me and Deacon up in the front of this.
Yeah.
But it's a little hard to
two.
hear past when he's doing that, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's very low.
Sorry, it's because I want to try and give the best.
I get it. No, I completely
Emulation of it.
understand. But it's
Right.
difficult to hear you. I
It
can pick up bits and
asks-
pieces.
It asks you,
Mm-hmm.
whom are you to disturb? It, in its slumber, through it might be its last. Who are you to see into its domain of this withered woods. Whom are you? Speak up.
I am Deacon.
I'm Sparis. We took refuge in the wood. Well, they took refuge in your wood to hide from the fog that comes out at night. I walked into it.
A druid, I see. You shall find refuge here. But there is not much I can offer you, since this land has been forsaken by those who came here before you. I am but what is left.
Any way I could help? I know, shut up, Davis. Shut up.
I would like to point out this is really hard for me to speak, because I'm speaking with my goddamn chest right now.
Yeah.
Plus, don't you have like like
I'm
other
trying
voices
not to use
that you
it
had?
because I don't have a license for it. You know,
Understandable.
I have the premium version, but not a license to use their things, so I would potentially, get smacked at some point if I did use the voice changer.
Okay, we'll sort it out later.
Well, I mean,
Man.
there's plenty of streamers who use the voice changer.
Legal
I
shit
know,
be
but
wild,
most of them
though.
also have buyed, a license together with, a premium package.
Right. And
Or
since
they have
technically
made their own, or they
yeah.
have, some tech savvy who makes, a voice changer for them.
Yeah.
Right. And since this channel is technically monetized.
Yes.
That's right. We'll fix it later.
Yeah, we'll worry
We'll
about
fix
it.
it later. Whom are you to come here to my woods? You may try to bring life where there is nothing but death. I am but here alone.
I mean, I could give it my best shot, but last time I tried to see if there was any life here before we came anywhere near you, there was the seeds just didn't show any life.
No, since there is no longer any spirits here but me, and those who have died that still wanders in the fog lost.
I was wondering how is Magena reacting to this being?
This is a good question.
She is stunned, shaken, even. And you see her walking over towards it, and you see how this thing locks eyes with her.
She's about to hug the tree.
Great, another hippie.
Shut the fuck up.
And tree huggers.
And whom are you who walk with the spirits of forest? Whom are you that I can feel life emanating from? I am Magena, daughter to Spiris, the druid, daughter of the great sister tree, and I am sorry that you have become like this, great one. I am sorry to see you have fallen to such state, O elder tree. And you see her kneeling in front of it, like sitting at the very roots of it, and puts her hands onto the roots.
The young hippie comforting the old man.
Shut the fuck up.
Is she doing something to the tree?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll something right now.
Go for it. Do it.
Oh boy.
Let's see it. Wait.
So
Do it.
are you gonna go stand over by your daughter?
100%. Support her throughout this thing. If she wants to do something, I'm gonna help her out if I can.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Was that a good O or a bad O?
It
Both?
sounded like a good O. At least something is about to happen.
Well, the music
Oh.
changed. I think
Is she about to gain ancestral end knowledge?
I think we're about to gain. We're about to see something magical.
Oh, the wind picks up.
You hear the wind picking up, and suddenly it's like you hear sounds of birds nearby.
Looks around confused.
As you see, the eyes of the tree starts to glow up with a more spark to it. And you see how the tree itself starts to retain a little bit more color in its bark. It doesn't look withered. You see as moss starts to sprout on some of its folds. You see as small buds starts to form.
Is she reviving it? Or revitalizing is maybe a better term?
It might be a vision into the past.
Or that.
You see the grass starting to sprout around the roots of the tree in a small circle around it. And you see a few birds fly in and land on some of the branches.
How does the tree actually react on this?
Shocked silence. Everyone around here may roll me an arcana, so to speak.
Not the strongest, but I can certainly give it a shot. 14.
No, for fuck's sake.
Everything from 15 and above.
Oh, shame.
So that's you, Deacon and Lena. You feel like Magenta just like popped a balloon. Like you feel like something like washes over you as you see the grass starts to revitalize underneath. You see and feel as if whatever was keeping at least life out of this little area has been fixed, so to speak.
Does she still look alright, or does she look drained?
You she she loses a little bit of color of the part of her hair that is made out of leaves, so to speak, of a more reddish color. They seem to dull almost into um, brownish.
Spirits, you might want to move her away.
Yeah. I can't. I'm gonna. I'm gonna touch Magenta on the shoulder. She respond to that.
She turns and looks to you, her eyes aglow with this golden light almost. You know, her eyes usually were like embers, but now they're like a glow in almost golden fashion.
Yeah. I don't understand what that would mean.
Look, Father, I, I, and she starts slumping as the dimness leaves the light in her eyes flutters for a second and she like collapses onto the ground.
I'm gonna
She's
immediately.
drained.
Do I see her collapse?
I'm immediately double checking just to make sure she's okay.
I will basically go over and look over if she is okay, or limping over and see if she's okay.
You like limping as fast as you can over, hurting
Hey, I
yourself a
have
little
my
bit.
staff. I can basically support myself with that.
Support yourself.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
also
but you
looking.
can't literally run, so you're like
Hobbling.
Hobbling over.
hobbling over as fast as you can.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
but
helping
I'm
spirits checking her over.
Yeah.
This is gonna be fun.
Don't fucking do this to me, please.
What should I roll for see if she's
Medicine. That's how you usually take somebody if they're healthy and whatnot. But because
so?
I was not done
My
yet,
bad. I'm sorry. I misclicked.
That past
you
week,
will be rolling with disadvantage.
Okay.
normal I have advantage, so just go
That'll be
normal.
normal.
No. It is completely disadvantage because this is an entirely foreign life form
Oh,
you're
okay.
dealing with.
Fucking A.
Of course.
What the fuck?
You should have waited, bro.
I should have. I really should have. I just misclicked. God damn it. Oh well. I knew nothing. I'm too panicked.
2 ones, fuck.
You're too concerned about the health of your daughter.
Yep.
He's panicking.
What is?
No, he doesn't have that affliction.
Oh, pass. What can I do with a
With a
15?
15,
Pretty good.
she seems drained. Like, it's like she used up almost all her. Like, has you also, are trying, to sense her, for whatever magic she usually emanates. It's very dim. It's like it's all around you, in a sense.
So with that knowledge, if I give her a little tap of healing, does it help her a little?
It will not help her.
So she's not in danger. She just needs rest.
She just needs rest. Yes.
I just look directly at Spirish. She just needs some rest. There.
Spirits, you, on the other hand,
Yeah, of course.
you're certain she's dying.
She's dead. Oh fuck, she's dead.
Other than that,
Not
Oh
dead, but
god. Oh
dying.
god. Oh god.
And she was trying to calm you down and tell you.
Deacon, you're just a little
Figure
bit
out.
like, she
Hey,
have a pulse, I guess.
thanks for the input, Deacon.
basically trying to explain. Hey, she just needs to have a rest.
Hey, Spirits, it's a good thing this doesn't add to
She's
your
not
stress.
dying. She's
Yeah,
not,
no, if this
her
adds to
life
my
is
stress,
not
I
at-
would actually probably reach the breaking point, and it would be I would be able to play Spirits.
Don't make suggestions, damn it.
I was
We-
actually going to roll.
Well, then I have disadvantage.
So I'm basically
you're not
trying to
panicking,
calm
he
him
is.
down.
This is would be specifically stressful to him because it's his
Yeah.
daughter and he rolled a natural 1.
Don't do this to me.
Well, the thing is, Lena's saying that she's okay. So would that like kind of calm him down?
That's why I'm going a step down in the dice I usually would roll.
You know, no matter
Ah.
what you rolled, whether it was a 1 or a 3, I still
So
get a third
basically
affliction.
trying the best I can to calm him down
What?
until
Fuck.
I
it's
get a
gonna
third
be
affliction.
okay.
I'm at 34. I didn't rest.
He didn't get to reset his stress to the last increment.
Even if you rolled a 1,
Because
I
he
still
didn't
would have
technically
gained
rest.
35.
He's now at 37?
Yep, which is 3 away from the
Yep.
breaking point.
That's
Oh
bad.
boy, I'm going to be rolling affliction.
Fuck.
Poor guy.
Hey, Tree, you got any magic spells that can fucking heal this broken down dude?
Damn near stressed out. Fuck.
Like
I'm
his
curious,
hair's
I am
starting to
curious
fall out.
whether or not lesser or greater restoration will be able to deal with stress levels.
Oh. Yeah. Would that help us? Because he may need it.
75. What am I getting?
Powerful.
I already
Again?
wait, I have
He's
powerful.
already got it.
So can I get
Then
2 powerful?
it's a reroll.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Damn it! I
Double
thought
You get-
powerful, let's go. 9.
You get mega powerful.
Alright, pass.
Lethargic.
lethargic.
Fucking-
Okay.
Lethargic.
You lazy prick.
Oh no!
Oh! I'm
That sounds
one
bad.
exhaustion until removed.
Oh fuck!
Spear's having a rough day.
He
Yeah,
is
he is.
permanently suffering from one exhaustion until he gets
Until
lethargic.
he gets rest.
Yep.
Talk
And
about a fucked up
I
day.
also been looking up the rules for this. He needs to take an entire week off to get him reset it down to 0, and then
Yeah, for the stress.
Literally
Oh,
3 more
God.
stress. Can I break?
Okay, so I guess
Um,
we're soon gonna have another gonna have another downtime session.
Well, you're gonna just camp in the woods for a
So
week.
basically, we need to get the crystal, get back, get me proper healed, and take a downtime.
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Plus, would what was it? The lesser restoration help at all?
No.
No. Okay.
And
You,
then
to
obviously,
remove the top, you need greater restoration.
Ah,
I have a cure.
And I would honestly
Fear.
suggest that no.
Oh no!
I have a cure. Fear.
I would honestly suggest that
Make him go catatonic. Let's go.
we probably should leave Magenta here then, because if something happens to her while we're in there, it's gonna be really bad.
So maybe
I think we'll need her.
Whispers too.
I
No defense.
I'm
We don't
honest to
know
God
what's in
not
there.
leaving my daughter's side, and I'm already a stressed fucking mess as is.
Look, his
Yeah.
hair's falling out.
Leave her here. I shall watch over her as she will be resting. She gave me a gift of life, and I intend to repay it so.
Bree, do you have a name?
I am from a time before names.
We have these crystals that are formed from a dragon's tear. Would they help you anymore?
A crystal will not be able to fix this, but she gave me a gift of life so freely. Look at the very ground beneath my roots. How they sprout with life again. I can feel the very spirits in the air again. I myself am starting to sprout.
There's something you would like us to call you.
You may call me grandfather.
Curious choice, but I see why it would fit.
I am the grandfather of this forest.
Do you
All
believe
the
in
trees here are of my very seeds, and their seeds, and their seeds again.
do you believe in time that this is enough for you to heal this belly?
We will see. But right here, life has been fortified and given a chance to bloom anew.
Spirits,
Hmm.
cast plant growth.
You know that's an 8-hour. Listen, if I cast it for the fucking normal version, that's gonna do little to nothing.
It's still 100 feet range.
8. Fine.
I think I don't think that will help outside of that area that she healed him.
Even though
The stronger the source, the easier to spread.
I could technically make the soil, at least within the area that Magenta is fixed, even more fertile, which might be able to help the tree. But unfortunately, that version of it is an 8-hour cast.
Ask him, see if he knows
Plus,
it
you're
all.
currently really stressed out at the moment.
I am insanely stressed the fuck out.
Yeah, maybe it's
He has a
not
permanent
part,
drop of
for
sweat on
doing
his
today.
forehead.
And then you
Uh,
want him to cast a magic that takes 8 hours?
Hmm.
Can I just point out the bad in that, especially because he's also suffering from exhaustion, and he needs to roll for
Yeah.
concentration also during
Yeah,
the
Yeah.
8
that's a
hours.
So it's actually not a
Probably better
concentration
to
It-
go
spell.
it
back
isn't a
another time
concentration
and help
spell.
with the tree then.
It is actually not a concentration spell.
No, but he needs to, as he's casting the spell for 8 hours, he still needs, especially since he's not have a chance to truly rest.
I haven't actually
is-
had an 8-hour rest. I've
It is
only
basically meditation.
Really? Is it specified as if you're sitting and meditating while
I mean,
casting
I
it?
can click the.
Well, the
switch.
spell doesn't mention that you have to
It doesn't.
concentrate on it or anything like that.
No, but that is usually the presumption is that you sit in a meditative state among the nature surrounding you, and slowly but surely the effect of those 8 hours of meditation and like tapping into the energy that feeds the plants, they slowly start to get that enrichment. But that's it's all theater of the mind. So if it works differently here, you get to decide that.
Mm.
Well, last time, Spirits and a couple of other druids were casting. They were quite literally casting as a ritual for 8 hours.
So basically,
Because they are like slowly feeding out the magic of their own pool of magic into the ground in an effort, to feed it with life energy, so to speak.
Right. Hmm.
my suggestion would be let Spirits and his daughter take a little resting time,
I
and the
mean,
rest of us basically go get the crystals.
we've been warned about what could
No,
be in there. I don't think that's a good idea.
it's
But
not a good idea.
what might be a good idea is if we take a moment that they take their rest here, whilst the rest of the party goes inspect the crater.
Uh, Grandfather, do you know
Yes,
what caused this land to wither like this? Was it whatever landed in the crater over there?
I know not. I did see when that star fell from the sky.
That's the last thing you remember?
No, but it is long, long time ago when magic of great calamity were first cast. It broke the wheel between worlds, and sadly for this valley, the wheel between this and where those who have died goes to were torn asunder.
So, how long ago did the star fall?
I have lost count, sadly.
What was it long after the land died?
It was before the
Hmm.
land died. But I do know that the fog seems not to want to go near it. As it emanates something that I don't even understand.
Maybe we could help you get an understanding of it if you check it out.
You choose what you will. I will be here and watch over this little one. And you see, like, this arm, like, slowly, like, emerging from the ground.
It just uproots itself.
Not completely uproots
No,
itself, but,
just
like,
like the hand comes out. That's what I mean.
one of its arms, like, uproots itself from the ground
Mm.
and gently picks up uh, Magina and, like, puts her on a little uh, stone that it also moves in front of it with the help of its roots. then you just see how the hand like sinks back into the dirt again, and you see how the grass like naturally overgrows where it ripped up before.
So Magenta has become the maiden sleeping before the tree.
Basically?
I shall make sure she will stay healthy and regain her power. You may choose what you wish. But whatever is in that crater, even though that wanders in the fog, does not seem to go near it. So it might be something you could use. But it's up to you.
Honestly, that sounds kind of dangerous.
Could also be helpful for
Can
later.
we check it
Yeah.
out? Maybe not touch it.
Well, like I suggested, maybe we can go check it out whilst Spears chills here with Magenta.
I mean, I'm good with checking it out.
So
Worst comes to worst, we can just rest here under the tree, maybe another night. I think it's safer here than even in the normal woods.
Oh, I'm convinced of that now. With this spring of life rejuvenated, I think the folk might even entirely avoid the forest. Although, I do hope that the keeper won't be upset by the fact.
The fuck?
so what's the plan?
Well,
I'm good
you
with going there.
guys
Up to you
discuss
guys.
this. I will be going to the bathroom really quick, so I'll be right back.
Okay, bathroom
Hey.
break.
Okay.
I am just gonna say this. You guys can do as you please, but unfortunately, I am gonna say Spears is staying right where he's at, near his daughter and near the tree for now.
Yeah.
Alright,
that-
well, maybe we can do
I
a,
was fully expecting that.
maybe we can do another rest before going into the cave.
You guys don't need a rest. I
Yeah.
just think you guys are
And
freshly
on the
rested.
meanwhile, in the rest of the day, we could maybe try checking out the crater.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Just we focus right now on just exploring the area outside of the cave, and then once we had another long rest, we go in.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm just now realizing something.
Mm.
The turn of the events in this whole day so far, since we've woken up originally, or at least for the whole Spears timeline, is we were talking to the dragon. We got the tear of the dragon. I then had to consume a tear of the dragon, which purified me down to the core. So, still have lingering pain from that, kind of. Then we went to go down and started, going into the fucking having our nice little conversation about how we were gonna get down and shit. And
Yep.
the whole time I had solutions, but whatever. And then we got down. Someone broke their whole ass spine, which then I had to stress out with the other three to four people that were also helping with the procedure to fix a spine. So that was a lot of focus on that. And then after all that, we make it to the
Then
tree.
you met
I
you
literally
met
go
Death
into the land of the
himself.
dead, or the plane of the dead. And I came back after an hour. I have not slept. I have not relaxed. I have been basically on edge for the entire time.
You
But
have
2 days straight.
Pass did specify though that you do not feel tired at all though.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, but I
You should-
haven't relaxed at all.
Just stressed as fuck.
True. That's that you have not had a moment to let your mind off.
The severe fucking cleansing of my soul, all the way up to now. There has not been me actually sitting down for 8 hours straight.
You have not had a Zen moment in a while,
Exactly.
which Spears is kind of the guy that would be the a very Zen guy.
He has pushed himself, I believe, to damn near his absolute limits of a person.
Well, if you're at 37 stress, then yeah.
Because I may have full spell slots, but my mental state's about to snap, and I don't know where we're going from there.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
bad. It's real bad.
So you would stay here for now, and we'll go scout the area.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that whole thing plays out.
Mm-hmm.
If anything,
Because we can also try to learn about the land while we're doing that.
what effects do you have when you're at tier 1 exhaustion?
Tier 1 exhaustion is just
disadvantage on ability
ability
checks.
checks.
Oh, fucking Grant.
So, unfortunately for you being a utility build, the worst thing you could ever have.
Yeah.
But at least it's not debilitating to your health.
I mean, thankfully, a lot of my spells are very utility based, so it's fine. Actually, no, that's a concentration spell. If I do that, that's not gonna help.
What?
I could conjure animals and help have them scout around.
I mean, that lasts for an hour, doesn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
So you could summon them and use them as a
Summon
use
a
them in
flock
like
of
a
like.
as a defensive. You could have them scout the forest.
As I said,
Can you
Hmm?
can you summon birds
I
that can
could.
fly around?
Yeah, conjure animals. I could literally summon a giant eagle, which would have made you guys getting down that fucking ravine so much easier.
Oh fuck!
And I opened my mouth multiple times, but no one seemed to hear me, so I just said fuck it and watched you guys have your moments.
Well, actually, I don't think you can summon
I can.
flying creatures yet.
I can.
You?
I can.
No, he
It's
just can't
conjure
turn
animals.
into
I
them.
can't turn into them. That's wild shape. I can
Oh,
conjure
right,
animals.
right.
I have utility spells for the express purpose to be multi-usable.
Yeah, I'd say summon some birds before we go and get them to fly around like the crater and stuff and let them know what you can.
Yeah.
What's there?
Pass, that would be a concentration spell. Is that okay if I use conjure animals to summon? I don't know. Depending, fuck, what's the level of difference?
Summon a flock of birds to scout the area.
Let me click this. I could summon up to
You can summon
beasts.
8 birds.
Yeah, of a challenge rating a quarter. I don't know the. I keep forgetting to bring up the beast chart. Wait a minute. D&D Beyond. I always get it prepared and then I forget to do it. 4th up to like what? 2? 1?
Goes up to a challenge rating 2, down to a challenge rating 1/4.
Yeah, thank you. And then movement type, flying. I could summon technically 8 giant canaries.
I don't think you know what those are.
No, I don't know. Oh, I can summon a fucking
You
swarm
can
of ravens.
Yeah, you could
Or-
summon a murder of crows.
Oh god, here goes the Allfather again.
Oh, fuck off!
Or eight axe beaks, because they're apparently 1/4.
Seriously?
Axe beaks? What is an axe beak?
It's the
No, you do not suggest that thing, Deacon. No, bad Deacon. We are not getting axe beaks.
What the fuck is an axe beak?
I believe it's a flightless bird that has
one
a
of the
beak in the
largest.
shape of an axe, and they pretty much chop you up and stuff.
Think
What?
about
They're
an
one of the most
ostrich.
largest land. They're like one of the largest land birds that are carnivorous.
No, they are omnivores.
Oh.
Think about this. Think about an emu with a temperament and very territorial.
So a
Then you give
cassowary then, yeah?
Yeah, I was
What?
gonna say, just get some
Cassowary
cassowaries.
then, yeah?
yeah, a
fuck,
cassowary
bro.
almost.
Man, oh,
Um,
fuck.
just make it on the size of an ostrich with the capability of kicking you to death,
Yeah.
and then also beaking you to death with its axe-like beak that it can use to chop you with.
Okay, so it's a nightmare mix of a cassowary and a kangaroo then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, you summon them when we go into battle,
I
and
could,
then we can just sit back and relax.
dude, I could summon flying monkeys.
Oh, for fuck's
Flying
sake.
monkey.
Sorry. No.
I don't think you've ever seen monkeys flying, though.
No, I don't think I have either. Regardless, I can go ahead and.
What?
The
Why don't we
question
just
still
go
stands.
to the
Can he
crater
use
and...
that without it inflicting more stress?
Because I could summon like 8 ravens, and just have them fly around.
Again, what are we?
What do you mean that you demand he turns green, Void?
What?
Yeah, can you summon
Okay,
some
okay,
birds?
that's a deal. That's a deal.
Oh no, I know what you're talking about.
I am not.
Fly, my pretties!
I am not summoning
Ah,
monkeys. I made that as a joke. Don't put words in my mouth. I said I could, never said I was.
I was thinking turning into a Hulk, but okay, I get what you mean.
I know where the reference is from. It's
So,
fucking
anyways,
hilarious.
pass. Is it alright if I were to summon a murder of crows to go fly around and scout while I still sit near the tree?
Sure.
Okay.
Just know that they only last for up to an hour, and then
Yep.
they will poof.
Yep, well, don't worry. They're
Unless
gonna each
something
go in
else
different
happens,
directions.
and they also just like
Poof.
Yeah.
Just poofing in general.
Alright, well then I'll go ahead and use that spell slot. And I'll have them
The poofing grows.
do some scouting quick.
Get a few of them to stay back, like from the crater, and then a couple to go over the crater in case they all vanish, and then we can
Yeah. Alright.
work out what to do then.
I just got rid of the spell slot. 8 crows. Ravens, whichever.
as you summon this murder of crows. At first, they like look at you as they like shifts into existence, and then they like look around, starts jumping a little bit around, not stepping over the barrier, for where the grass has is dead and the ground is bare. Seems actually kind of nervous at that.
Well, that.
They really do not like the outside of the barrier.
Okay. Who did that?
That was me.
Nice. That was really good.
That was nice. I was just like, wait.
Anyways. Yeah, I don't think they want to leave here.
Well, at least it'll be your eyes then. While these y'all are resting.
Looks at the 8 crows.
You see Elam flies down to him.
Of course he does. His people.
His people.
And he starts, walking in front of them, like,
Like a sergeant instructing his soldiers.
Let's go.
and he starts crawling at them.
It's like, hey bro, when they leave, can you go with them?
What? No! No, I'm just giving them directions, you see. Make it easier so he does not need to think for too much, since he needs his rest, you see, yes.
Yep.
Wow, how
Now,
compassionate of
my
you.
fellow avians, go! Go! Fly and search for whatever is on this hellish place.
So, let's go.
You see as the birds start spreading out. At first, it seems like they don't want, to crush the barrier into the Deadlands, so to speak. But after a little bit of encouragement from Ilm, they
That's
do
good.
so.
Thanks, Owen.
Encouragement being threatened. Threatening.
So basically, are we moving?
Yeah, we're
We're,
gonna the rest
we're
of the
waiting
group.
for the
Rest of the
we're
group
waiting
is
for the
gonna head
crows
to
to have a
the.
look around the scout, and then we'll go.
Yeah, then we're gonna head towards the crater.
We could just go while they're scouting around.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, don't need to wait here.
Yeah, you guys don't have to wait here. I'm pretty sure the birds will fly faster
Yeah,
than you
let's
guys
go.
walking.
I'll stay with him because those two are the only people here who are somewhat decently nice to me.
Deacon just gives them like.
And
what the fuck?
apparently he just kicks my compliment to the curb. All right.
Well, you did threaten to, you would, pluck him.
Yeah, and then when he was just speaking, I literally said, "How compassionate of you."
Took it as sarcasm.
So anyway,
Is that the
this crater.
difficult terrain? Has the crater, is it difficult terrain?
It's kind of deep. I'd like to point out it's like 15 feet from the edge is. It's just like a 15
Yeah,
drop
she's
into a slope.
when I see it, I just say, I
The
don't feel
PTSD.
comfortable climbing.
Why am I not surprised?
Am I close enough to the crystals to make an Arcana check on them, or do I need to be like right in front of them?
Yeah, can I actually make a roll, or am I not close enough for?
You may roll a Arcana check, but you're not entirely sure why. But you may.
All right.
All of us?
I'm going to.
Those who are magically gifted may.
I
So
mean,
like
it's
everyone in the
all of us,
party.
isn't it?
Except for technically Riot's not entirely magically gifted. He's kind of a half.
No, I
caster.
got magic.
I mean,
He's
yeah,
got magic.
You're a half caster.
I got the
Well,
magic, though.
see how talented he is.
Yeah. Don't knock me, bitch.
Why do
No,
you have
the dice aren't
advantage?
what it say.
because acute affliction.
Oh, right.
Or
I
you
forgot
forgot
that.
about the boon I got from stressing out.
Right.
I feel like I need to get closer to determine.
It's fine. I thought of something that might help.
15
going
and
to-
above.
Okay.
As you get closer to air itself, you can feel like the air is almost electric with
Yeah,
power.
Seeker.
And as you steps up to to look down into crater, you see this crystal pulsating with this angry red color, and a few times also like a spark strikes out, like a small piece of lightning striking a rock or something like that.
When you say
Okay.
angry, what do you mean by that?
Have you ever
Like,
seen what is described as an angry red?
not really. Is that just a
It's
shade of red?
it's the most crimson red there possibly is, and this one is aglow with it.
I see. So it's not
It's just
actually angry.
I feel like a better term here then would be volatile.
Yeah, volatilely red glow from it.
And it's
Okay.
pulsing.
Yes, and
Does
it's
it?
also pulsating.
Yeah. Okay.
So
gonna-
it's unstable.
I'm gonna go stand at the edge of the crater, because how sloped is the angle down?
Well, at the edge there is like a 15 feet drop, first off. and then it like slopes down, like 20 feet over, like in, like it goes down 20 over a distance of 10 in width.
So it's like it's about what you would say then a 70-degree angle.
Yeah, somewhat akin to that, I would.
Okay. I'm going to stand at the edge of the crater, and I'm going to cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp at the edge, and then step onto the fist, then lower myself down, and I'm gonna ferry people back and forth that way.
So it's like a lift.
Yep.
Can you actually use
What?
it for that?
I mean,
Yes,
You
because
can you can grapple people with it.
Yes, you can actually I can actually move the fist.
I know you
Freely.
can move the fist, but isn't it used to usually grab something, and if you're hold by more than a turn, you start taking damage from it?
If you're using it in combat, yes, but this spell is versatile enough to be used as a utility spell.
Really? Oh, okay, I
Doesn't it?
don't know.
Don't you have to
Because
like?
it is basically just a hand that you
Doesn't
can
that also trigger one
will
thing?
to do stuff.
Wouldn't it also trigger one thing?
Trigger what?
Don't you have like when you cast magic, doesn't it cause you to like explode or something?
No. Only if magic impacts me. If magic
Oh.
impacts me. Not if
Okay.
I expend my magic, okay?
Expense magic explodes.
It's I am a fully charged battery, if any more, and I explode.
Hey!
It's not when I lose my charge, it's when I gain even more charge.
Just kind of make
Hey.
sure, because I
Yeah,
don't
I
want
got
to
an
I'm
idea.
Don't worry, I'm
Cast a
watching it.
spell
I'm
and then
watching
just
it. I'm
pops.
watching it. Just I step onto the hand, I lower myself down to a point where I can safely stand. Then I send it back up in front of Lena.
Where you can safely stand.
Yeah, like I don't slide further.
you're gonna end up sliding go all the way down.
Then you would be standing on the crystal, and
Yeah, I was gonna say like right next to it because it'd be like a slope all the way to there.
yeah.
There's
Yeah.
no flat.
No, but I mean, you can stand at an angle. You don't just.
Well, how
And-
big is this crystal pass?
It's 50 by 50 in a circle grown.
Oh my god! It is literally
Ooh.
the size that it would be on the map.
Hmm.
It is very large. Okay.
So it's like even bigger than the hole that it's in.
No. The hole where this thing crashed directly into.
Mm-hmm.
It is massive. It is gigantic.
It's a big crater that
Right.
is going straight down.
Like if that thing is 50 by 50, this is like a 400 diameter, 400-foot diameter crater.
Yeah, I was talking about the height though. Is it massively high as well?
At the center of it, you can see the tallest spires crackling with power stepping up into the sky itself at around 50, 60 feet. Hard to
Right.
really do measurements, when you don't, have measurement units.
So it's still like if we're standing at the edge, is it like still beneath it or it comes over?
It barely just comes over.
Okay. So it's like eye level sort of thing, the top of it.
Yeah. But
No,
what I mean,
you
what
would
I,
still
what I meant
need to, look a little bit down to look at the tip of the crystal sheet.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
it's a little bit lower. All right.
What I meant by
So-
being able to safely stand past is that you can stand at like a 30-degree angle and still maintain your grip, that you don't start sliding.
Well,
Yeah,
how
but
big?
this has
how-
a 70-degree angle straight
At the
down.
start, at the start, yeah, but it's as the imagery on the map indicates, it slopes. The slope
It does slope a
decreases.
little bit at the bottom, but it's, you're still pretty close to the goddamn crystal then. You're in the spark zone.
How big can you make the hand? Like, can we all fit on it?
It is
Or is it
literally a
just...
5 foot. It is literally a five
Oh, it's only
foot
5 foot.
hand. It is a medium sized the size of a medium creature.
But
No.
remember, when you cast it in a different language, it was bigger. So could you do that? So we could all
Yeah,
fit
but
on
I
it?
don't know. I don't know how that would affect me with the current situation I have with
Oh,
my body.
okay.
There's
Plus,
no.
I cannot guarantee that it has the same lifespan as the normal hand.
Also,
Right.
there's
Or it
no
might,
like
develop,
spirits here.
opinion of itself and starts crushing things.
Yeah, so let's not try and experiment with
How
this.
Right.
how far is the crystal from the edge of the crater?
It would be 50-ish? Like, from the very edge where you guys are standing on, there's like 50 to the edge of the crystal. And that's like a drop with a slight sloping at the bottom.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, pass. When I rolled that low, did I actually see the sparks and stuff like that?
I feel
Wait,
like those are
what?
hard to miss.
It's
You
pulsing.
know,
It's pulsating, it shoots off small bolts of energized plasma.
and you're told that it was only those who rolled high enough.
No, they can feel it emanating the power. You guys who are like didn't manage to to feel the power it's emanating can at least see it emanating power in a angry fashion.
Okay, to just to know how to play my character.
Yeah, so you can see it, but me and Ego can feel it.
Like you feel
Are
like
you
you're
sure?
standing in front of fire, like a really hot fire, so to speak.
Like we can feel the radiance.
Yes.
I'm just looking directly at Iger when he's basically starts doing this. Are you sure that this is safe?
I'm gonna try and be as careful as I can. I'm gonna try and be as careful as I can.
Ego, I think you should stay away from it with your...
I
it
cannot
could hurt you.
inspect it I cannot inspect it thoroughly from here. I would need to get closer to it. Plus, lightning
think-
is my preferred element. I have the capacity of resisting.
You also have the capacity of exploding.
I would like to notify you all that I have resistance to lightning and thunder damage. I literally have resistance.
Yes, but they also say it was very hot, like heat.
I don't think
Worst
it's
case
the
scenario.
lightning itself. I think it's more the mana. That if you get hit
I
by
think
that
it
much
just
mana,
looks like
you'll just
lightning.
withdraw it.
Worst case scenario, I will stand here on the top and be ready for assistant if you guys need some healing.
I mean, there's
and
always
stuff.
there's another option too. I can also cast the Maximian's Earthen Grasp, send it over to the crystal, rip off a piece, and then bring it back.
I mean, we
Yeah,
don't
I
know
think
what that's gonna do, but
That's the
sure.
thing.
that might be the
But
best
then we
idea.
can do it at the safe distance.
Yeah, that might be the best idea.
Yeah,
say go with that.
probably a better idea.
All right, then I'm gonna
Mhm.
drop concentration on my. Well, I'm gonna move back up. I'm gonna drop concentration on the current hand. I'm gonna
Wait, hang on. Can we move like a little bit away from the edge just in case something happens and we fall in?
Yes,
Yeah,
I
let's
will
be
do
careful.
that.
Let's be as careful as we can.
I'm just gonna take a few steps back.
I say
Right.
go. We can go as far away as you can like maneuver the hand.
I'm gonna try and be as efficient as possible.
What's the range that you can control that hand?
Oh, the range of the control of the hand is not a problem. It's the distance I can cast it from, and how fast I can move it.
Oh, that's
that
fine.
is
I'd say
important.
cast it here, and then we move back to like the tree line, and then you can bring it up.
I don't know. I can only control it at max for 2 minutes. That's the thing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
That's I can only control it for 20 rounds basically. And
Pass. How long would it
You
take us
need
to get
need
from
more though.
from? How long would it take us to get from the edge to like the tree line? Would he have enough time to do all that then?
Well,
He wants to transfer a piece of a crystal up from
Well,
that hole
the
over
thing
to the
is,
edge of the trees.
he wants to
I
cast
don't
the
think I
hand,
want to get. I don't think I
and
want to
then
get a volatile crystal near dead wood.
yeah. So cast the hand, and then we move to the tree line, and then he can go down, get the piece, and then bring it up to like around the edge. It's just we want to be away, so like in case it explodes or something when he rips it off, that we're in
Okay.
like the tree line, and then we can come back and look at it.
Okay, we'll see what happens.
Let's see.
You cast Earthen Grasp. Please spend the spell slot for it.
Yes, I'm gonna look at the details to see what the, because there should be. Huh.
I'm just watching it. See what happens.
Okay.
Suddenly silent.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm going to cast guidance on Igor just in case he needs to make a check for anything.
well, that's the thing. The earthen grasp works
That's not the
based on
correct
saves. So
I know.
considering the thing can't make a save, it basically is gonna take the damage of the grapple.
I know. I'm just in case you need to make
Sorry,
some
not
kind
the
of
grapple, the
Arcana check or
restraint.
something to properly do something. I don't know. Just
Yeah,
in
that's
case.
true. That's
It
true.
can't hurt.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Spent the spell slots. Using a sorcery point to extend the spell duration.
There we go.
Intense.
I guess we managed to step away from.
Yeah, he's gonna cast a spell, and then we're gonna move.
Y'all can move. I'm just staying
Okay,
here
so
watching.
I can cast it 30 feet. I can cast it 30 feet down. In the inside the crater, and then I can move it 30 feet every round.
Would you cast it, and then we'll move, and then you can move it.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be
Okay.
interesting.
Are you casting the spell?
I've cast I've spent the spell slot to cast it. Yeah.
Okay, so then we'll move over here, and then you
Right.
can do your thing.
Like I said,
Has-
y'all
I don't-
move. I'm
I
staying.
don't have a token for it, but
Wait,
no,
you're staying at the edge?
Deacon is. He is going to keep
Okay.
watching this.
Alright.
Has you cast this hand that like shoots out of the ground, made out of clay, dirt, rocks, whatever of earth-like material?
Oh,
Alright,
jeez.
then.
That was
sorry,
loud.
that's a little bit too loud.
I thought someone was dropping shit.
I apologize. I dropped my whole microphone setup.
Sorry about that. I
And
did
you
not
see how
intend
this
for it
hand
to be
starts
loud.
to shoot forward, Deacon, as it moves closer and closer towards the crystal. You see, as it gets in for 30 feet, it starts getting shot at by these bolts of lightning much HP does that hand actually have?
It
It's
actually doesn't
indestructible.
have an age. It's indestructible.
Are you
Because
sure it's
even
If it
even if
indestructible?
it if it gets damaged, it just picks up more dirt and reforms itself.
Yep.
It is
Well,
If you've
literally
watched the Dungeons
that's
and Dragons movie, you'll see that that's exactly what it does. It just
yeah.
puts itself back together.
Hmm.
well, you see how this hand like gets pieces blown off of it, but it just keeps forcing itself forward through the onslaught of the plasma
Onslaught of pew pews.
till it reach a point of 5 feet between it and the crystal, and this angry beam shoots out and melts the hand.
Whoa.
Hmm.
You feel your connection to the hand is severed at that point.
Ugh. It's it's too the magic is too dense. I can't. It's too volatile. I can't control it for long enough to rip off a piece.
Well, it's a good thing we tried that rather than one of us going down.
Yeah, no. Now I'm really glad that I didn't go down there.
I kind of want to just go and touch it now.
It's like, as you're going down, it's like all the Star Wars like lasers going.
Yeah, no. That
Pew, pew,
sounds
pew,
like
pew, pew.
that sounds like a horrible idea.
Hmm,
But I might
I
have
guess.
I might have another option. Although I don't
Back.
know. I don't know what it's gonna do though.
I have
What?
a
What's your idea?
idea.
Hmm.
I could I could blast it with a lightning bolt.
Let's not do that. Avis.
That's why I'm like
Like a
apprehensive
really, really
about
stupid
this.
idea.
I would
That
say
is
no.
why I'm so apprehensive about it. Because
Avis,
I am very nervous about what the effect would be.
what's
Do
your idea?
anyone have another idea?
Yeah. Before I try any of this, pass. Uh, so as I'm understanding this giant crystal is jam packed with incredible magical energy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, being a warlock of Uthla, the literal goddess of magic, am I able to perhaps soothe the raging magic within?
You might.
Or maybe even siphon it.
Let's try to calm it down first.
Maybe do both.
Maybe
Wait,
hit me with
Maybe
some dispel.
maybe Avis can try and calm it, and you try the hand again.
hold on. What? The crystals from the dragon's tear, you said they were like containers for the revival magic, right?
Of
At
the
le-
very like they contain power of creation, life itself into that little crystalline pearl you guys have.
I see. So I'm just thinking, what if we try to empty him out and then try to store some of that power into this? Because if it's holding creation magic, it must be pretty strong.
You
You
okay?
okay there, buddy?
I'm not.
Are the
Oh.
I,
morning
I
sicknesses getting to him?
Oh,
Mm,
Uh,
I don't think it's a shell though. I think like once the energy's gone, like it disintegrates.
well, I'm just gonna try and see if I can calm it down and then see what I can do after.
Yeah, I think maybe do both. Maybe you try and calm it, and then try the hand again.
Avis,
Yeah.
do you walk closer to it?
Ah, well, that's a question. Well, I would probably at least walk towards like the edge of the crater, that's for sure.
You may
Um,
roll.
Ooh.
Roll me. Huh. What would that be? Roll me a perception check first off.
all right. 25.
Not bad. Not
You may
bad.
roll me an insight.
Ooh.
Okay. An advantage or normal or
Advantage.
Mm.
sweet. That's a 7. Jesus.
Never mind.
Mm.
Well, shit.
What got your interest, Avis?
Avis, you know that as you looked up into the starry sky, you remember that there used to potentially be a fourth moon.
Mm-hmm. Is this a piece of that moon or something?
You don't know?
Raggy.
Wait a minute.
Hmm.
Check. Hold on. Everybody, check your tattoos. Is any of them pointing to this thing?
I guess I look.
I don't
There
have
is a
tattoo.
slight, like your tattoo, like feels weird coming near this one.
Hmm. Can I do a check if the magic within is related? Can I feel it has if it has like Uthless essence in it? Basically.
You may roll me another wisdom save. Oh, a wisdom check.
Save?
Check.
Insight. Insight
It's
check.
alright,
You fail, your head explodes.
alright. uh, any modifiers?
No,
Right.
just a pure insight check right now.
God, I'm so amazing at these.
Yeah, you're doing great, champ. Keep it up.
It's
And
almost it's almost to the point
Are
of
you fucking
is this worth
serious?
spending your net birthday 20 on?
Yeah.
bro,
It's so bad.
why do I always fail inside checks? It's just like I never succeed on these.
You need to roll me a Christmas save right now.
Okay.
Charisma save.
Um, okay.
Saved by charisma.
Here I go. 22.
Charisma.
Oh, now you get a good roll. Yeah.
Nice.
And charisma's my jam. That's what I do.
Yeah, but your insight's
Fails
terrible.
every single attempt to lie.
Shut up.
You feel a strong urge.
Ooh.
You want to touch it.
Did I succeed on the save?
You manage to stay where you are, but you have a strong urge to touch that crystal.
Can I tell?
What might be underneath it?
Underneath it. Okay. Can I tell what where it's from? Like, is the
Where what?
crystal trying to tell me something?
And what is it gonna tell you?
Oh dear, the music changed.
I love this music. This makes me feel warm and safe.
I know, right?
You don't hear words, but you feel something overwhelming, something of this sense of being broken apart at the very center of your being. How you feel yourself almost shatter for just an instant. And then you like walk back into yourself. Like you feel yourself shatter for just a moment. And then you like
Hmm.
Shattering from touching it, or just what?
no. Avis like stands there, trying to resist this, and then she like
Mm-hmm.
gets overwhelmed with this sense of being shattered. Like
Oh,
like physically, mentally, by the pure core of your magic core shattering almost. Like in an instant you feel your entire being shattering.
Hmm. Just as a precaution, I'm gonna cast Cloak of Uthmar.
I think there might be some stream lag happening.
It looks fine to me.
It seems to be running fine.
Yeah.
Seems
Okay. Might
Void,
just be on my end then.
Void seems to be responding pretty quickly to whatever Pass is bringing up.
Can I try to
Uh,
do that insight check again, or is that a one-time thing?
You may roll on an insight.
Let's see if my curse remains.
Come on, break it.
Oh, I don't. 24. Look at
Finally,
that.
the curse has been broken. Maybe.
You almost feel like this yearn for the crystal. And a yearn that is awakening inside of you. Deep down somewhere. You feel this yearn towards the crystal, and it's almost as if it's reciprocating a yearn for you.
Like it's inviting me?
Hey yo.
You're not entirely sure.
Hmm.
Something's off with this.
The Rock wants you.
So does it appear? Can I tell if this yearning is like for malicious intent or?
No, it's just yearning in the purest form, is the best
Hmm.
describing. You know, where it almost is maddening. You know, a
Oh, well,
yearn so primal in it.
Okay, so it's basically golem level yearning.
if it if it wants to if it wants Avis, then would it still strike at it with magic, or is that uncontrollable?
well, you don't know yet. Does
Yeah,
are you gonna tell us?
I'll tell that it seems to want me to touch it, and that Avis is feeling a desire to do so as well.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I
Uh,
say
Very sure it would be a good idea to do that though.
it
cast cast the
kind
hand
of
again.
it kind of disintegrated my spell
So,
in an instant.
I seem to
Cast the
have some
hand
sort of.
again. Let her stand on it and take her down gradually. If anything happens, then just pull her back up.
Oh, do you want to? Are you sure about this, Avis? You're not really at your healthiest right now.
I'm. I
Are you
feel some sort
sure
of
you want to
connection
do
with
that?
that crystal. I feel like it's
You saw what
inviting
it
me to
did
go
to
over
the
there.
hat. Avis, you saw what it did to the hat. Are you sure? You need to also take care of not only you but also your child.
I know. I have ways to get out.
Maybe getting too close is not the best idea.
It could also be trying to lure you closer. We don't know what this thing is.
Do you guys not feel this urge?
No.
No.
Feel anything?
I do wanna go touch it, but I don't think I feel what you're feeling.
Well, we can try it, and if it looks dangerous, I can get myself out of there.
Hmm.
No, it is true that if it exudes this desire for you to approach it, it's most likely not going to strike out at you.
So I'm saying, cast the hand, take her down slowly, and if anything happens, then she can bamf out of there.
Are you good with that?
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
Be
but
ready to pull her
you
back
give me the
immediately.
moment you feel something is off, you're gonna give me a sign, all right? And I'm getting you out of there.
I will.
Nervously takes it to the edge.
I guess
Gives her a,
we'll all go
gi-
back to the edge now.
yeah. gives her a kiss on the forehead and then conjures another hand.
Right,
I
she
think
will.
we are
step on the hand.
Please be extremely careful.
I will.
I stand near if anything gets wrong.
And I start sending her down.
How far or close do you send the hand with her?
Well, she's on the hand, so she can't. I have to move the hand closer in order to move her closer. But
Wow.
I'm
To
just
the
gonna
point probably where she
gradually.
can kind of just walk,
Like step down from the hand onto the solid ground beneath?
I suppose. Does it appear to have that volatile reaction still?
Yeah, that shoot it up.
Ooh, shit.
It still like shocks around it, like small bolts of lightning, plasma, whatever you call it, seems still to permeate from it. It even pulsates.
But it's not like shooting at the hand like it did before.
Not right now, at least.
Is the connection getting any stronger now that I'm getting closer?
Oh, you feel this urge almost to jump from the hand onto the crystal.
Hmm. Can I try
Like
to
literally.
Arcana to understand more about it?
You starts to feel movement inside of you.
Well, that's not worrying.
Oh no! Is it attracting the baby?
What the fuck?
Pass. Is it doing anything to the baby?
But
Is
do you
that
have X-ray risen or you
well?
know?
Does she feel the movement coming from her stomach?
Yes.
Is this just a conveniently timed baby kick, or is this actually
You don't know.
Maybe tell.
Don't forget the baby wasn't old enough to start kicking yet.
hmm.
And also, is it like just like a little movement, or is it like freaking out?
Just a slight movement.
Hmm.
Can I do like a medicine to see what the fuck's going on?
You can. Have you had something to do with this before? No, you really don't, so you can't really draw from any experience. You would have potentially disadvantage in this case.
Or
Okay.
basically open your mouth and tell it out.
Yeah, Avis will bear that her baby's moving.
Can I roll something to actually understand it? Because medicine is my.
Moving
Yeah,
speech.
shouldn't doesn't know shit. Damn.
Can I roll
The
something, pal?
duality.
For you, it would be a normal roll because you're not entirely sure how her pregnancy works because she's of a different species, but you can, draw parallels from how far along she would be. Something is a little bit off because she is supposed to only be how far along?
A month
Like,
in a few weeks.
oh no, it's like a couple of months because you're quicker than humans.
You
How long has
said
the travel to this
that
place been?
that it was
It's been
around.
4 days.
I see.
You said last time we asked when we started the journey was around 2 months pregnant.
Between 2 to 2.5 months pregnancy.
No one.
And normally it's around third month of a normal pregnancy, then you can start feeling the little one starting to kick around. or at least start moving around.
Yeah, but it just feel like having butterfly in the stomach at that point.
Did you want me to pull you out of there?
Uh,
But pass, what do I get out of it of 18?
You're not entirely sure. It could be a thing that she might be further along than first, understood, since, she could, start to feel movement, or something could be very wrong. You're not entirely sure in this case.
I'm basically gonna share the information with Igor.
It's up to you, but I say keep going until it starts. Still, if she feels it more, then pull her out.
I'm basically yelling back to her, if you feel harsher kick, say so.
all right.
Eager is
Take a kick.
extremely worried.
You let her continue closer.
Yes, but I'm gonna slow down the progress. I'm
Avis,
gonna.
you're now at the range where these small sparks shoots down the ground all around you. You feel like this urge to hold out your hand. Do you do so?
Hmm. No. Can I try to, I don't know more about the situation?
It doesn't seem, hostile. You don't get any hostile feeling, just this growing yearn of this
I
Yeah,
mean,
crystal.
are these
hasn't started shooting at you, so
these bolts, are they like jam packed with energy to the point where you're like, oh hell no, I don't want to touch those?
You're actually not entirely sure. It's just like beams of lightning, in a sense, like a Tesla coil, like will shoot out randomly.
Uh,
Discharges.
Yes,
okay, so if it appears harmless, I'm just gonna say this now. If Avis gets the feeling, or if anything like bad happens, she's going to she's going to use a counter spell to stop the magic from uh, affecting her, and she will slowly, I guess, reach out to one of those beams.
you see how the beam shifts over slowly into your hand. You feel this tickling sensation where it lands.
So everyone see her getting blasted.
You
well, it's not
see
blasting her. It's
how,
just
like,
touching her.
the discharge touching her hand, uh, and
Is
you
it
see
like those?
how,
Is it like those orbs that you put your fingers on and it's like just like attracting to it?
yeah. You also see how her hair starts, to have the discharge in its floatiness between the strands of hair.
That's interesting.
Does it hurt?
No, you just have this tickling sensation as you feel power flow through you.
Hmm. Can I, now that I'm in contact with it, tell more what this power is?
Hold on. How is Ilum responding to these events?
He was at he's still at Spirus. He's not
He's
here.
still he's still with
He stayed
Meech.
there.
Yeah, he's still with me.
Yeah. He stayed behind.
He stayed behind because he said you guys didn't treat him right.
Well,
Those were
I
the
don't know that
words.
if the yeah, I know, but I feel like if something is about to happen to his world anchor, he would probably be able to feel it.
That is true.
But we don't see it.
So, can I
Is
try to
there so
understand?
basically your question is there Ilma coming flying?
Is there any sign of Ilum approaching, or any sound, any not anything?
You see a couple of ravens start circling up ahead of you.
Above the crater?
Above where you guys are, you see a herd of crows and ravens.
They're like circling the crater.
No,
No,
they're
they're
flying
circling
straight
us.
above the main part of the party, so to speak.
Oh, okay.
They're circling above us.
A few
But
seems to have settled on the nearest tree that is still standing. After a while, they're watching.
Oh,
but
they don't
Understandable.
seem like they're alerted.
can I now that I'm into contact with this power, can I try to understand more what its nature is?
You may try.
Would this be Arcana then?
Insight.
I'm so good at these.
How about how about you stop saying that so
Yeah.
you actually have a chance?
Instead of saying whether you're good or bad at them, say nothing, let the roll happen, then say if you're good or bad.
I would have given you advantage, so you may do extra roll if you like.
Well, I would like that. Wow.
Nah, never mind. I don't
Wow.
want it.
Are you
This game,
sure you're rolling correctly? Because
this is the third four you've rolled.
Wow.
I know.
That was
Avis
shit.
is just bad at insight, I guess.
Damn.
Is the game punishing you for being sick?
I don't know,
Damn.
maybe. Don't look at me.
Like,
I can't,
How about yeah? How about this? How about this? Pass rolls for you.
No.
if you
He's
look
been
at my
doing it.
insight
He's done it
rolls,
for us a couple times.
I've rolled a 4, a nat 1, a 3, 19 ones. That's nice. And a fucking oh hey, look at that.
What do you look at that? There's a moment I'm rolling, you roll just fine.
That's strange.
I guess it's just my curse.
Is that the one we're gonna take pass?
Yes, it will be, because I'm nice like that.
Oh.
Yay. Nice DM
You
moment.
should torment them.
How about you don't?
Wow, you
Don't
dickbag.
worry,
You're really gonna bully a sick person like
I
that? Wow,
will
man.
spoil him later.
Yes.
Oh, believe me, I will bully, I will torment, I will bring pain.
Yeah, I don't need to tell him to do it. He can do it himself.
Anyways, 22 then.
So, as you sense almost these emotions that floats through this power, but you also sense that it's not really like a full personality, anything. It's more like a fragment of something. You get this
Piece of personality?
An entity?
as you get closer to it, you start seeing something inside the crystal shape barely see through the intense redness of it.
Oh, is
How
it a
far away
snake?
from the crystal am I right now?
You're where you just need to reach out to touch it, and you really want to.
I'm going to hold up my axe and shine moonlight on it. Do I see anything different?
No,
Hmm.
You are currently on the ground
Is
floor.
is it a ceiling crystal? Is there someone in there?
Yeah, I was gonna
But
say, is there like a
um,
figure in there?
with all these insight checks, originally I wanted to learn if this has any connection to Uthla. Did I succeed on that?
not directly, but you do feel a similarity in the power that runs through you.
So my power and its power are basically.
Parallel to each other's is the
I
best.
see.
That's why
But
you don't it does it seems like it recognizes you in a sense, but not where it's whatever this is. Defenses seems to want to strike out at you.
Bro, it's a
uh,
wolf. But
does so
Friend foe software apparently recognize you as friendly.
We looked at
yay.
friend. I have discovered
And
friend.
apparently it recognizes me as enemy.
Uh, well, you were going at it with malicious intent.
mhm.
They got
Well,
a point there.
You're gonna
malicious.
Yeah.
break some shit off.
I mean,
You
you
were
were trying to break it,
you were
which
trying to
is,
break a part of the crystal off.
Yeah,
True.
that was true.
does so. I see a shape in there, right?
Yes.
Like an outline of a person.
Yeah.
You're
Does it
not
look
Can
like?
entirely
I?
sure. It's a very vague shape you can see inside.
So I can't discern any features.
Not really.
Touch it.
Uh, how do you
Touch
guys
it.
think? Should I touch it? I
Touch
kind
it.
of wanna.
I'm
Touch
getting
it.
the really concerned feeling, the really bad feeling that you might be about to unleash a patron.
Well, if it has a connection to Uthla, it seems to. It seems to like it. The power within seems to be similar, if not like I don't know
That
really what
doesn't
to call
that
it,
doesn't
but
mean it's friendly or even neutral towards Uthla.
am
See,
I?
my
It
Well, it's
my idea.
it resonates with my magic, so it appears so it knows and it's friendly, so it might.
He m- he mentioned something about the fourth moon, and I'm guessing like maybe the moon exploded, and this is a fragment of it, and maybe this is a fourth god that's imprisoned in it. That's my guess.
Perhaps it's a long lost piece of Uthla or something.
Or like another sister.
or perhaps even
Hmm.
a former incarnation.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps that's probably why it's different but similar. If it's a different
I mean,
incarnation,
the call. It's your call, man. It's
I
entirely
Yeah,
kind
your
of want
call.
to touch
you're
it to
down
be
there.
honest.
You want to
Yep.
touch?
Everything all right down there?
Uh, seems to be fine. Think it. I think it sees me as friendly.
Well, you're not dead yet, so that's a good thing.
That's a
Do
plus.
you
What's
touch
it
it?
look like?
Do you touch it?
There's some kind of shape inside. I can't tell what it is though. Uh,
All right then. Pops down.
And it wants you to touch it?
yeah. Do I sense like any
Did,
desire that it wants to be free or something?
Deacon, did you just say you hop down?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
I heard those words.
Hmm.
So you're sliding down.
I'm moving closer to it. Yes.
Avis,
I just
you
yeah.
feel
Threat detected.
fear.
Threat detected.
Don't come closer.
So,
Well, I don't think he can stop himself
Huh.
at this point. He's sliding down.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like turn to the crystal and try to soothe it. I don't know if it can understand her, but like she'll try to tell it that it's okay, that it's not a threat.
You see its build up is spiking as you see like this whirl of and crackling ring of energy shoots up towards the spike of it.
Getting ready to strike.
Avis will put her hand on the crystal.
Like that, the music stops.
Uh-oh,
That's
music change.
mildly concerning.
He's Deacon still sliding down.
It
So
could
on a
be- it-
scale of
it
1
could
to
be-
10, how much do I
don't-
need to make a new character?
Don't worry. This could be past just fucking with us, and
There it is.
he's about to. Oh,
Oh, I love that sound. That's always a good sound.
Fucking.
And I'm
what?
dead.
oh fuck!
Avis is dead.
So new character, eh?
No.
No. Chill the fuck out.
Let him explain. Let him explain.
As you touch it, that spike of power at the tip of the central pylon suddenly sucks into the side, the very core of the crystal. You see how it like blares out with light from the inside, and you see how it crackles, and then it's like it just like explodes. Like the crystal shoots out in every direction. Doesn't hit you, strangely enough. It like passes around you. The pieces as it like explodes in a ball of light and lightning.
Okay. I mean, with that much light coming off of it, Avis probably has to like avert her eyes for a moment.
Yeah.
Uh, and when she looks back, what happens?
Give me a second. Give me a second.
So you're about to pull up a new piece of art.
Did I make a child? Did I become the new spirit?
God damn it.
Listen, everyone's working on it, but no one seems to match it so far.
Oh, that music.
Spirit touched a tree and I touched a rock. Is this all how this happens?
You'd be surprised. We'll have a
You
conversation when
summoned.
you get back.
Spirits,
summoned
what you see is like this beam of light in the distance shooting up into the sky, clouds like being parted. And just be like, ha!
Here we go again.
What the fuck they do now?
I leave them alone for 5 minutes.
Hey, Mum's not looking. Touch everything.
Abyss, you
Yeah.
see this shape of a woman floating, slowly descending towards the ground, collapsing onto it.
Shape of why can I only see the shape? Is it because of the light still?
No, this is as the light, almost as fast as it came, it starts dying down. And you see how this pillar of light, as it dims down, you see in the middle of it the shape of a woman.
Mm-hmm.
As she floats in the air and starts slowly descending onto the ground, collapsing onto the ground like a ragdoll.
Can I tell who it is?
Oh my god, there
No.
was someone inside of it.
I feel I missed something really important here.
What do they look like?
Skin of a silvery blue hue.
Don't go.
Air white with streaks of red in between. And you see them having these small dots under like lines where it's like these dots like forms lines that follow their outlinings of their face, like some that like a row of these small dots that glimmer up, following like their cheekbone, their jawline, stuff like that.
So it's dots that run along that. It's not like they're not like connected like a line sort of thing.
No,
Does she appear
So-
to be conscious?
So it's
No.
kind of like freckles.
Not entirely freckles, because these have this like almost like this really really dim like a star.
Like a star, you say?
Yes.
Is she human?
Not really easy
Not
to
really.
say.
And hold on,
Because
I
this,
might have completely zoned out, but did you say she has pointed ears?
I never specified that because you can't
Yeah,
see.
never mentioned these.
I see. Can I? Well, the crystal is just gone now, right? Or at
There
least
are only
broken to bits.
fragments laying around,
Huh. I'm
and a
going
few
to.
Have
bigger
they lost their
chunks that are
charge?
like embedded into the sides.
All right. I'll step down from the hand, and I'll go over towards this woman. Ah, I guess I'll like. Does she appear to be okay? Is she hurt in any way?
She
So
seems
you are gonna
fine.
just
She's
like
just out cold.
Untouched and unconscious.
Can I like pull back some hair and see if she does have those ears?
She has pointed ears.
What color did you say her skin was again? It was like silvery.
Silvery blue.
Like silvery with a touch of a blue undertone that some types of silver can have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
So we can all see that there's a woman there.
If you walk over to the edge and look
Well,
down,
we saw
yes,
it
you can
when
see.
Oh yeah,
Deacon and I
we're
saw
all
the
at the edge.
explosion.
We're all at the edge.
Deacon will stand up and do a 180 just in case of indecency.
Oh yeah, is she naked or is she wearing anything?
Assume she's probably in the nude.
Also, how did you slide like all the way down or what, Deacon?
Okay.
I would assume so.
Yes, you'd be like down there with her.
So this
so you can jump in.
I can tell probably that um this is probably a moon elf.
Oh yeah, Pass. Did you say she's wearing anything or she's
She's
naked?
not wearing anything.
Okay.
I don't have anything in my bag for this, do I?
You can
I guess I have my spare hide armor that I can give
you
her.
can also borrow your cloak, to wrap her in.
I guess I'll do that. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna
Can I
also
try?
just
Can I
tell
try
Deacon-
like shaking her awake, or is she like actually just gone for a moment?
She seems to not respond as you try to shake her.
I see. In that case, I'll pick her up, I guess,
Is she?
unless she's like really heavy or something.
Does she have like the sparks to the touch? Like, does touching her cause
A
that
little
same
bit,
energy
but
spike?
for Avis, it's like when you touch, like you get like a small. At first time, you get like that small nap
Like
over your fingers.
Like a static
Like-
shot.
Yeah,
Right.
but afterwards there's nothing.
I'm gonna pick her up wrap her in those in the cloak, and I'm gonna set back down in the hand. Did you take me back? Also, those shards on the that the of the exploded crystal, do they still seem to be filled with magic? Or are they empty now?
Some of them still seems to contain a little bit residue magic.
Ooh. I
Grab a
should maybe.
couple of them on the way up. You should yoink
I
them out of the
can
water.
I can pick them up while you
Uh,
and
Well,
maybe
go up.
I don't know if you can. It might be safer for her to do it.
I do have
It
magic
might hurt you.
resistance.
It didn't hurt her
Okay.
before. Maybe it's safer just to have her do it.
Yeah, if there's like any on the way, I'll
Do
try
you
to pick up
try
a
and
shard.
touch one to see if anything happens?
If there's one within reach, I would.
There are
Try.
plenty within reach. You're lucky you didn't get hit by any of the pieces that shot out from the central crystal.
I'll try to pick one up to examine.
Like this type of crystal, you don't recognize. It's not something from this world, even. Like the way, the shape, the color, the way that it contains, like you can feel as you're standing with it, and you see this slight glow inside of, best described as magic, so to speak, in its most raw and energized form.
I was gonna say, are they still pulsing like they were when it was intact?
No, not pulsating. They just have this slight shine.
Yeah, but when it was all in one piece, you said it was pulsing, but now it's like just the red. It's just a shiny red.
Yeah, it has this like slight shine from the core piece in the center of it.
I don't know why, but I'm gonna hate doing this.
What are you gonna do?
Look at it with funny eyes.
He's detecting magic on it.
You sense. You don't see any school of magic. You just sense the magic pulsating out of it. Like it's like what you would think of is something you can store magic in and draw out of.
So it's just straight pure, like
It's a
sponge.
mana battery.
In a sense, yes. It can also potentially be overcharged and used as a goddamn grenade.
Oh, lovely.
You have my interest now.
Is Avis's baby still acting up, or has it settled down?
No, it seems to have settled down.
I see. Well, as the hand takes Avis back to the edge of the crater, she'll try to pick up a piece of one of those shards.
I'll try to collect the rest while they're going up.
Okay, I'm gonna roll something for you guys at the edge.
Out of 100.
How unlucky.
Oh boy.
Leave the kids alone for 5 minutes. I don't like that. 16, 19, 9.
What the?
Use attack rolls?
Not attack rolls per se, but does anyone get hit on a 15, a 16, or an 18 as it starts raining with quite literally
No, hold on.
fragments?
16, 18, 9, right? Because the 15 was the D100.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah, a 16, 18, and a 9. Does anybody get hit by that of you guys up on by the
I get hit by an 18.
Got hit by 3 of them.
How do
No,
you
the
get hit
15
by...
doesn't. The 15 doesn't count. The 15 doesn't count.
The 16, 18, 9.
As this, you guys like
Oh, so the doesn't. So two of them.
Yeah.
you basically see like as you know the hand starts traveling back, you like see like small pebbles starts raining from the sky of these crystal shards.
Fuck. This is when we should have been away from it. Fucking hell.
So,
Can we take a deck
are we
save?
getting hurt by it?
You will be hurt by it.
Well,
Can we take a
only
deck
only
save?
she does because we're 18.
You're 18, so you only both of you only take one. You take two of these waves as they wash over you.
And the damage survey says.
I really need to work on my armor class.
You and me both. I'm basically in the nude, and I forgot about it.
Those who were hit by the 16th, you take 20 damage.
Oh god.
Wait,
As these
6
shots rip through. I would like to
Yeah,
point
but-
out that these shots are like leaves.
yeah, like bullets. But we're 18.
Yeah, he said
Yeah,
for
Yeah,
I'm
those.
coming to you guys too.
Oh,
18's
okay.
next.
Right.
I
so
was
under it,
taking
right.
the ones who were hit by the 16th.
Hmm.
Now
Which is-
comes the 18th. And you guys who were hit by 18 takes 13 points of damage.
So
As these shots rip and tear through whatever you were wearing, shredding you.
I'm unbloody.
yeah, you took like a total of 33 damage, Lena.
Fuck.
Don't
It
break
was,
this place.
Evers
Are they
will,
are they like sizzling?
Not really.
They're like bullets.
I mean, wouldn't
Not
that mean
bullets,
that,
like,
we're making
think
concentrate?
more of if someone walked up to, one, a skyscraper and, took a big box of knives and, just threw them out over the edge, so to speak.
Hmm.
as if
This
it's
is the
raining
kind.
glass.
Or, yeah, like glass pieces.
Yeah, I'm now bloody.
Evers will call out to Eager. S-
Yeah, I do. I do
yeah.
need to make a concentration check. Yeah, I do. Fortunately, I have advantage.
Because Wallcaster.
The greatest
One of the best feats.
for
And
any
the DC is
spellcast.
only 10, so.
There you
Yeah,
go.
totally fine.
You're
Wouldn't
good.
it have been fun if you had just had rolled
Yeah,
uh,
two
nine.
low rolls.
2 9s right now or something like that?
Bruh.
Yeah, don't remind me the 2 nat ones, please. That hurt to watch.
Avis
But
like
I'm-
at the edge. Suddenly the
but I'm
head just
fine.
crumbles underneath her, and she just like, oh no.
Tumbles all the
Yeah,
way back
no.
down.
Fuck.
Eager does go down to one knee, but he keeps his hand focused on maintaining the fist.
Um,
I'm working on it.
Pretty sure those crows got destroyed in the blast too.
Starting to pull them back.
You manage to get up to the edge and step off with the woman as the hand starts to crumble beneath your feet.
mm-hmm.
Oh,
We'll step on the ground. Are you okay?
I should be asking you that. What
I'm-
happened?
I'm fine. Crystal didn't hurt me. And
You're
she was
lucky.
inside, and she looks at the woman she's holding.
I'm basically looking at you.
Okay.
You're lucky.
Can we make
And you
checks on her
basically
new?
look like a really, really bloodied Lena.
Can we make checks on her now too?
An unconscious woman.
Oh right, she's naked.
Yeah,
She's
Oh
wrapped in
wait,
a
no wait,
cloak.
you covered her up. You
She's covered
covered her
up.
up.
Yeah.
like a true gentleman.
Is
Like,
can I like I'm this is what I'm assuming out of game, but does Avis know what she knows about moon elves and stuff? Can she deduce that this is one?
She is, by all definitions, potentially a moon elf.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought.
Or potentially even a star elf. You're actually not entirely sure because you weren't exactly told a difference between the two species.
All she knows is that star elves are like a slightly lesser version of moon elves, I think. Like moon elves are the shit, basically.
Yeah, can we do like a medicine check on her?
Pass. First,
Sure.
pass. I actually want to do something when she get up.
Yes.
First, I want to use one spell shot to just cure wounds on myself because I'm fucking bloodied. I need it.
Okay. Cast your magics.
Cash that spell.
You heal 8 HP. If you had upcasted, you would have healed more, but you didn't.
That's fine. Who needs outcasting? Psh.
I got a 22 on my medicine check.
Whom are you checking out?
I'm checking out the woman.
She seems in good health, so to speak, out from the elves. You can, draw symbolism between. Maybe a little bit malnourished, potentially, because you can, starting to see her ribs and whatnot.
How? She's covered.
Well,
I swear to God, Void.
I'd be opening it to check her
I
body.
guess.
I do not seduce every single woman I see.
What?
Don't worry about it.
It's,
Anyways,
it's in the
continue.
Twitch chat.
Right back, continue. Just continue.
Uh-huh.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
All right. Let's
Can,
take her to
can I roll a medicine too? Just
Sure.
see if I can do anything.
This is just gonna be a theme now. Everyone wants to roll this.
Normal
I
or
think this
advantage?
person just needs rest, to be honest.
Normal.
Can.
Don't worry about me. I'm perfectly
What
fine.
is there with my fucking
fuck.
unluckiness today?
From what you can see is that she seems severely malnourished. You don't know how long time she might have spent inside that crystal. You're not sure if she has been able to eat anything or draw nutrients from anywhere while she's been in there. But most of all, you're not into she does have a pulse, so to speak. But every time you feel the pulse, you also get shocked. Like
The static shock.
yeah, the static shock.
Hmm. Well, it seems that she's been suspended in time and malnourished, but it seems that it's been slowed down since she's been there apparently since before the God War.
Let's take her let's have her rest.
Yeah, how can
Once
we do
she's
that?
awake,
Because
we'll...
every time I touch her, she's basically giving me a little nab over the finger.
Did I get the
Really?
static shock as well?
Okay.
Pass.
Yes.
Eager,
The only one that isn't is Ava's, I think.
Mm.
Eager goes to touch her skin as well. Does he get same effect?
I don't know if you should.
Yeah,
go and
all of
touch
you,
it.
have done it for medical reason. Eager just goes on, like, plants his hand on her stomach, just like, slam. Huh.
No, okay, hold on a minute now. I'm not that crass, okay?
That's just the picture
they're
I'm
talking.
getting here. And
There's
yes, you also
no.
feel. You
It's
also
just
feel the shock as it, like, almost burns your hand.
even with lightning resistance.
Oh boy, if it just were lightning, but it's not.
I think this is just pure energy.
Hmm,
It's pure magic she's stating about.
I see. Okay, I
Maybe-
immediately stop touching her.
Maybe
I
don't go
immediately
anywhere near
stop
her.
touching her.
Let's
Deacon,
go.
can you get out on your own?
You should be
I'll
able to
try
easily
to.
crawl that.
Sorry, what did you just say, Pass?
He should easily be able to crawl it. Roll me at
Okay.
athletics.
Hit that athletics, buddy. Come on, hit it.
Yeah, I think I need to stay away from this woman.
You see there, he almost walks up from there.
Bro,
Like, he hits
just
the wall one
Yeah, I'm
place,
fine.
he just
defies
goes,
gravity.
and then he just, like, walks up while carrying 10 crystals in his arms.
It's that giant's blood, I tell you. Giant's blood. Shit's wild.
Mhm.
Too much of a Chad to be affected by gravity.
Yeah, no, Eager needs to stay away from this woman.
Yeah.
For good reason.
Alright, so
And no, not that reason.
Both reasons.
I will add that to my.
shall we go take her to our camp then? Or set up camp?
Yeah, we can check how the other's doing.
Shut
I
up,
probably
shut up,
need
Void.
some rest after this.
For right now, I just
my.
put them in my inventory.
You can put in 10 chargeable crystals.
Okay.
Currently charged?
Chargeable. They have a really like almost no energy back, and it's only
Okay,
like
so
they
they're
can
currently
glow a little bit.
uncharged.
Can we tell what the max capacity is?
Yeah, put empty chargeable crystals.
Perhaps these can function as crystals of spell storing.
Indeed. That's quite
Well,
literally what they can be used for, so to speak.
I see.
I will. So I can
guess
make
we'll
a.
just have to test out. We'll just have to test out the capacity then.
So I technically could make like a darkness grenade with this.
You don't put a spell in it. You put in a spell slot.
I see, and then it just acts as a battery or a
Yes.
grenade if you overclock it.
If you overclock it, it will explode like almost immediately. So like you overclock it and then you like throw it instantaneously. It's not like you put magic in it and you can cook it. You pump the magic into it and you throw it at someone and then it explodes.
What if
Yay!
could we plant it and then shoot it with a spell? Would that work too?
No, that wouldn't work because then the magic, already has been used its energy to take another form, and then you would either damage the crystal or it wouldn't affect it.
I see.
Well, we can put magic into it. Can we also siphon from it?
Yeah, because it's a spell slot.
Okay, so we can use it as a
You can use it as a spell slot or a grenade.
Yeah.
I see. Well,
so
good test to see if it can hold a third level.
Before we take a long rest, we
we
pump
go
them full,
to the
and then
others.
Yeah, we go back to the
spell slot
tree.
later.
Who is actually carrying the
I think
Avis
Avis
is-
is just gonna keep carrying her.
sappy lady?
Yeah,
Seems fine.
because
Seems
Avis
fine.
is the only one that doesn't get shocked by it.
But you also
I-
start
I-
seeing that Avis is starting, to show like as she's holding her like in
Wait, is
between
this
her hair, starts getting those like saps of static.
is has there okay? This is probably not the case, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Has Avis's form changed by this event in any way?
It's a good question.
Just has the Thunderdome hair.
Oh yeah.
Roll me a perception if you want to see if there has happened anything.
All right.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Can we all
Igor.
do it?
Let's see how my
I-
0+
I
does
vote
this.
Igor does it first.
Wow.
Oh,
Damn.
sorry.
Yeah. That's what I said. I
Well,
vote Igor
mine is
does
also
it
pretty good.
first.
Mine is also pretty good.
You both got the same number. It's just he got a +5 on his.
Did
Wow.
she do something
Okay.
with her hair? Did she gain weight? I'm
Hey.
not entirely sure.
I
Yeah,
have choice words I can't say.
I will actually ask Avis when we going back to the place where we're gonna camp. Would you want me to look you and the baby over, so make sure that you are in proper shape?
That would be
Oh.
nice. Yes.
Yeah, I can
Yeah,
assist
boss.
with that.
Do we see any difference in her?
I would just let Pepper finish off, and then I would
Ah.
be like, give my response. What you two see, Deacon and Ryef.
So basically, just gonna give you a quick look over when we get back.
What you two can see, Deacon and Ryef, is that on her skin, you're not entirely sure, but is she starting, to have these small specks? Like dots traveling along?
Because her skin was like dark, wasn't it? It wasn't like the same color as hers.
No,
Look at her profile picture.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what
Yeah.
I meant. Right.
like,
So
is she starting to get something akin to freckles? You're not entirely sure because it's not something you really have paid attention to before now.
so
What are
it's
these?
she hasn't got the same color skin, but it looks like she's getting the same dots as this new woman.
And you're not entirely sure, but did she gain weight?
Bro, I'm pregnant. Off.
Do the dots appear like in the same place as the other woman?
They follow like Avis's like facial structure, so to speak. Like it followed like what would be count as edges, so to
So
speak.
so
T-
like this woman.
this woman, what? Huh?
The
The
unconscious
Woman
lady.
unconscious
who is
woman.
the
You
Yeah,
said
middle
like
yes,
study.
Yeah.
yes. It like follows along, like each face, have their own like shape, and they will also have their own pattern, so to speak.
Are the dots like the same color?
No, because the unconscious one glows like
Mhm.
a little bit. Avis is just like starting to show these spots, so to speak.
So probably
Right.
not
So
yet.
so they look more like freckles, and the
Yes,
other woman they're like glowing.
they have
What
like
color are they
this
glowing?
a mixture of red and white. You're not entirely sure. But like you should really get in close try to see them, and you're not doing that because then you might get shocked.
Right.
Maybe wait and take it back to camp. I'm sure we can do
Mhm.
a thorough investigation of everybody.
Is that all they see? Also, with gaining weight, has Avis's stomach, her bulge increased?
Yes.
Oh, lovely.
Don't
Like
worry, I will take a
during
look
this
at the
time,
outfit.
or like before? Like, does she notice that it's bigger now than like before she went down, or is this like then an
Well, she's
It was
probably gonna
like that before.
notice when I'm basically gonna examine her.
Mm-hmm.
It might, you're not entirely sure. Did it just like expand like a centimeter or two? You're not entirely sure.
All right. Uh, does Eager see anything like this?
No, he's like, huh? Did she do something with her hair? Did she do something about? Did she get,
I
bigger?
can't quite put my finger on it. I can see
Yeah,
something's
yeah. He's
different,
like
but I don't
standing
know
there,
what.
like trying to
She's
figure
like,
out what the F that is
Look
going on. Did she gain
respectfully,
Yes.
weight?
boss.
I'm not entirely sure.
hey, I'm the only one that is allowed to look disrespectfully, all right?
It's a real head scratcher.
Okay, I'm just taking care of her when we get back.
What are you guys
Okay.
looking at?
Oh my god,
Good.
that's. Oh my god.
So, are we
What?
moving back,
Okay,
or
so
what are we doing?
Yeah,
it's
we're
different.
heading
I
back.
can't quite put my finger on it, but it's something different about you. Like
Avis,
something about your looks is a little different.
your appearance has changed a little. You're taking on it seems to me, the features of this woman with the dots.
Yeah, very starry outline.
Well, I I think that's me progressing in my transformation. But
You didn't have
I
them before
think
you went down there.
I think this lady is a moon elf.
And what were you turning into?
As I am a star elf, and I think I was on my way to becoming a moon elf.
Well, like I said, you're
Oh,
taking on her features.
I guess, yeah. No.
You probably should talk with your mother about that.
Yes, I will pray to her tonight.
You know,
That is if
I
she
guess we
even
head back.
wants to, considering the foul mood she apparently is in right now.
I think this new
It's
woman
adorable.
will. I think this new woman may pique her interest a little more.
We can hope for spirit's sake. Let's go back
But-
and inform the others.
Hopefully we didn't stress them out.
Yeah, they don't need more of that.
Wow.
Said some weird ass language to you.
You see, Deacon look at you and say something in a language you only might, like know a couple of words of because you have heard them before, but it's like, huh?
Like
I
it's the
Well,
right
well,
Elvish
languages
is Elvish.
we-
Elvish is sort of based off of Sylvan, and I can't speak
yeah,
Sylvan,
there is
so
some
I
similarities,
I
but it's like a
probably can.
but it's like a dialect she doesn't understand.
Yeah, so it's like one speaking, proper posh English, and then suddenly some guy comes over and talks to you in Australian, and you're just
Yeah.
like,
Or like, or like Rotram in real life goes to speak to a Frisian person.
You know,
I just look at Deacon confused. How the fuck?
What? What the fuck?
Ella,
Yeah,
or me speaking
she
Danish
wasn't
to you
originally
guys.
an elf, so she
Yeah.
didn't have Elvish as one of her languages.
Hey, how's it going, Copper? Yeah.
What the? What was that? What was that?
So, we back.
I was speaking of.
How
I was
does
speaking Australian.
Yeah, about we coming with almost naked lady.
5 minutes.
And the most of us have small cuts and stuff.
Left you guys
Well,
alone
except for you.
for 5
And me.
minutes. How did this happen?
Crystal.
Honestly, I ask myself the same question because half of the stuff that just happened, I do not understand in the slightest.
Well,
Avis touched something.
I basically looking at him, Crystal. And I hate this place.
there was a crystal in that crater, and it seemed to invite me towards it.
The
And
tree
then when
looks
I
at you.
touched it,
Not
I,
you.
well, this woman was sealed inside it, it seemed.
Got something to say, tree?
Do you know this woman? I am asking the tree.
I know not whom this woman is. They do not belong here. But if you say they came from inside the crystal, they must have been from out there. And it like looks up towards the sky.
You say that, and I feel like I really wanted to just say something.
Oh yeah, Spurs maybe not touch her because she's a little bit sad.
What?
You'll get shocked if you touch her.
You'll get sapped.
Who the fuck said that?
Trey say that. You'll get zapped.
You'll get zapped. Wait, how the fuck did you know?
I guess we just. I say we take the day. Hopefully she wakes up.
I would appreciate a good long nap right now.
I guess the party sets up camp here.
I suppose we're setting up another camp in the woods.
Probably, because
Yeah, I mean it'd be fairly early though because we haven't been up very long. We're only probably like a few
You have
hours.
been
wouldn't
up
it, Buzz?
for a couple of hours.
Yeah, yeah.
So it would
Probably
be a good
about
time,
midday.
to set up, to get some lunch.
plus
Mm.
you know, R&R, you can do
Just a little
in
bit of
the day
downtime stuff.
R&R. Yeah.
One of Spears' favorite things to do: cook.
Oh
Avis
yeah,
can just
I'm probably
Mavis
gonna
can
ask
just-
Spurs to help me with not bleeding anymore.
and Avis can just
Oh,
spend a little extra
you're
time
still
on that.
bleeding.
Can spend
Cloak,
a little
yeah.
extra time on
I'm
the clothing.
still semi-bloody.
Then I'm sure
All right.
Deacon is also qualified to help you and not just me.
You
And
put-
I'm sure he would have done it before.
Okay, so then I'm just
Well-
asking in the air.
Then I'll put
Can
my hand
anybody
towards
help me with the D's? And she points to the blood running down her back and stuff.
Deacon will glow a green light out of his hand.
Boo.
Whoa.
Whoa.
7
Healing
for healing light. So I'm at currently 5d6 now instead of 7.
Okay.
It doesn't. I don't think it's just. I believe it's just a straight d6s.
So basically 7.
Yeah, it's just straight die. There's no modifiers to it.
Like, Deacon, as you watch this light over, you see like a few of these crystal shards that are stuck to her, falls out as they're being pushed out as the wounds close.
Oh, I should have taken those out first.
It would have been recommended.
Is there any more of these crystals in my
embedded in her skin.
No. No more seems to be embedded anywhere. It seems like with this healing it helped pushing the last few of those that were stuck out of you.
What about me and Ego? Do we have
Thank
them
you, Deacon.
embedded in
Yeah,
us,
you
or were
also
they?
have,
You're- You're welcome.
pieces of crystal like embedded into your flesh. Yeah,
Alright, then I will heal myself as well to kind
the
of help
ones who
them out.
struck bone.
Who is having a problem with the?
Where did they strike anywhere particular on us?
It was just raining crystal shards around you. You were like hit all over with like.
I'm
Uh,
basically just. Does anyone need help removing crystals from the skin before I start examining Avis?
Oh.
Eager starts examining himself.
I'll just heal myself.
I can
And have
help
them
pull them out
pop out.
if you want.
No, it's fine.
you just see Rive doing something, and then like you just see like shards and bits of crystal that like just pops out and falls to the ground.
So basically, just what happened to myself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we'll go to Avis. So where do you want to lie so I can examine you?
In my tent probably.
What tent? You guys don't have a tent set up.
We
Well,
have
Well, you
Yeah,
were
the-
setting up camp,
Yeah,
no?
no.
So we do that.
At
That's
the
Yeah,
true.
improvised
we
shelter.
we have one. Yeah.
We
we
brought
have one tent with us. One big tent.
Oh yeah, we did when we was on the
So
mountainside.
basically, putting the tent up and. Do you want the father of the child with you for the examination, or is it just you and me?
Eager, do you want to be there?
Gets a slight blush on his face.
I mean, I'm I'm not opposed. I am still worried about what just happened and why it involves you. But I mean, I'm fine with
Simply,
it. But
I'm simply have the skills to help her know if there's something wrong. I'm just offering my assistance.
I'll 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 just hold her hand. That's fine.
Ego, one sec before you go, and I'll
Hmm?
touch you on the shoulder. So all your shards pop out.
Oh, right. Thanks.
Most of the wounds do close up, but you don't bleed anymore, and you have like these sore places where the skin is like still very taut, like trying to knit itself back together.
I'm actually gonna pick the shards up that fell out of him.
They are very sharp.
I can imagine.
I'm basically just let those who fell out of me just lie on the ground.
Uh, I'll I'll collect the ones that came out of me. Do you want to get the ones that came out of you, Ego?
Hmm?
The shards.
Sorry, I missed the question.
Do you
Do you
do you
want
want to
to have
collect
the
the
shards?
shards that pop out?
I mean, if you guys are not gonna be gathering them, I probably
I
will.
mean, I will if you don't. It's up to
Yeah,
you.
You
yeah,
can take
no,
mine.
if you, just gather them all up.
All right. Pass. How many shards do I collect from me and Ego?
And me.
Oh yeah, and Lena. Or are they like too small to find, sort of thing?
You managed to get. Let me take a roll of dice here. Roll me investigate to see how well you actually managed to find.
Sure.
decent roll, decent.
Man, the benefits of having advantage on all your intelligence checks.
Gonna stuck with you.
Riot, you managed to find 3 pieces. Eager, you managed to find 6.
Okay. And
Nice.
so, what are we calling these? Shards of mana crystals? Mana crystal shards?
Probably. Because I call it.
These are like arrowheads.
Ooh.
Oh? Prime target for enchantment, perhaps.
Enchantment.
But we get put up the tent and
Or, or like, you can use them as like an impromptu grenade launcher with your bow.
Explosive grenade. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nice. These
IX.
cannot be used to store
Oh,
magic
okay.
in.
All right.
They can
they
potentially
just
be enchanted, but you're not entirely sure yet. You haven't experimented with that. But they do seriously cut through most muscle and
They're very sharp.
So could I
tendrils.
put shard arrowheads? Name it.
Magic crystal shard. And then you
S-
can put into the
right,
description that
crystal
they're
arrowhead, so to speak.
Okay. Okay.
okay. I'm probably not going to be using them as arrowheads, but
so pass. What should I roll for
Checking up on her. Roll me a
ba-
medicine.
basically giving her pregnancy checkup?
Roll me medicine with advantage. Since this is something you have been trained for, even though it's not every day you get, to, examine an elf of any of the subspecies.
22 though.
very good.
Yeah.
You are certain she should only be around 2.5 months, right?
I
Yeah.
don't know. It's been 1 month.
Yeah. She
Yeah, but
almost looks
you're
like she's 4 months along.
oh four. Okay.
I'm basically gonna inform her about that. So, are you sure you're only only a few months ahead?
I it's only been a month. Uh,
Yeah, you acting up like you're 4 months ahead.
she looks at Eager.
Looks back, confused.
Uh,
Can
well,
I
Mother
instance
did
to
say
help
that
us out?
I'd go along faster, but this is, um,
And
was it
she's
because I
explaining
went
you
into
seems to
contact?
be like 4 months along in human gestation, so to speak.
Uh-huh. So that means let's see, I have a 1.5 modifier.
Damn it, damn it, Void! It's not a speed run.
Oh my god. Uh, so
Pass.
I should be like, hmm.
You're almost halfway there.
So
Living on a
basically,
prayer.
so I would say you have her there.
Give or take,
Oh,
she seems to be halfway through her gestation period. Give or take.
Would
Mostly
it be
take.
the time where I would suggest her to maybe take a break from traveling?
You are
in
quite sure that in a month's time she should really not be doing any major things.
I'm gonna
so
inform her
Hmm.
about that. I will
Igor's family said something about last 2 months I couldn't go anywhere, right?
I will slight really recommend you for taking it a little chill in around a month's time.
I see.
because you need to take care of yourself and your baby.
It could
You
be what's
will
happening
feel a
to
lot of
her.
pain, and that's
Could
natural.
could could what is happening to her body be speeding up the process even further?
I don't
I
know.
sadly don't know because I'm expert in the human body, not the species
Whatever
she's
she's turning into.
tuning into. Sadly,
I guess we'll just have to ask Ufa.
I suppose.
but if Ufla knows more about it, maybe it could be a good idea.
Well,
Yeah.
considering what just happened, we
And
definitely need to speak to her anyway.
if she wants to know what I know, I can inform her if you want, if you allow me to. But we will
So,
sadly
mistress,
need
what
to.
is this I see? Oh, big one you're carrying there, aren't you?
Get out.
Oh yeah, pass. Can I actually feel if there's only one or is there more?
Oh God.
Oh wait, the whole twin and triplets thing.
Wait, hold on. Didn't you say I rolled a 69 on the pregnancy check
Oh
thing?
yeah, that's right, didn't you?
Oh man.
Yeah, you
Wait,
did roll a 69.
And
It
I
was
think
nice.
I think you also rolled 100, didn't you?
No, that was on a Sati. That is
Pass. Do I actually feel more than
it feels very fitting for
because I
69 to
am
have
a
some kind of effect.
skill. I am skilled in this area.
You're not entirely sure if it's one big baby you're trying to feel or if there is two.
I'm basically just gonna tell them that either is oh yeah, also nice for you to know. Either it's a big one you're gonna have, or there's more than one. Just
Eager
gonna
gets
prepare
even
you.
more red in the face.
I oh
Just wanna prepare you.
right. Uh,
Congratulations.
There's a
Um,
chance that it's just a big one.
how am I gonna do this?
well, I guess it's I guess it's a good thing we've thought of multiple names already. Um,
congratulations.
Yeah, the Eager is completely flustered.
You good there, Eager?
I mean, they're the only ones in the tent. We don't know any of this.
Y'all aren't here. What are you fucking creeping on me with?
Bro,
Elim
stop.
standing at the entrance, looking in with his beacon eye, just staring in.
Wow, what a
Don't
creeper.
worry.
I gave Ilum some fried meat. It's the only reason why I'm here.
What I can see in your camp, people taking care of each other. So you will never be alone in this.
Yeah.
gods
And
no,
if it comes to
I'm
that,
not gonna be there. I'm
Anna
gonna
is
be
still,
there when this happens.
and of course, if I'm still there, I will gladly help you with the delivering too, if you need help for it.
Uh, yeah. Thanks.
I have
Well,
tried a couple of times now, so
we'll see if that is necessary because, um, yeah, I kind of have Asati being pregnant as well, and it's very likely that since Avis is also in a bond with her, she will most likely want her to have her servants take care of her as well.
of course, I basically help the
The
before
delivery,
help out with in the trap before, so
right?
I also, before I left, told her that if she wanted help, and I'm there, I could help her deliver the child too.
Yeah, just remember there's gonna be a big gap between Avis's kid and hers because of the because
Hmm.
it's sped up.
Yeah.
But weirdly enough,
There goes
she
the
is
plan of
more
making
far
them
ahead
grow up
than.
together.
Mm-hmm. Oh well, I mean it'll
Well,
only be
it's
a
not
few
that
months.
far apart, though.
Well,
Yeah.
It's not that
an
far apart.
elf won't be an adult until they reach 100 years of age. So
Yeah. So
They will be mature around like physically matured somewhat around the same time as a human, but they're first classified as an adult when they have lived their first century.
yeah,
Like that's the point where their brain is completely developed.
No, it's just because time for them is so slow moving that they're just like, we could, say you were an adult when you were like around 30, but we were like lazy and laying about and thought, when you get your first century in and you're so detached from the world, we can call you adult, like the rest of us.
Oh, when you're finally
we're
detached from the world,
That
congratulations,
is an
kid, you're
that
an
is an
adult.
interesting attitude to take.
That's fair.
No wonder
Alright.
elves are always so shot up their own ass.
You-
That
okay.
was
So
not
there
in
would
I
char-
be
see.
no
that was
But
problem
I
not
this
see.
that
is
was that
I
was
where
see how
not
it is.
in character.
I see how it
That
is.
was not in character.
yeah.
just
See,
like
no
everybody.
no voice changer doesn't count.
So basically, she's just gonna offer it. And if you're in my normal colony, then I can, and I'm there too. I can always help there too.
All right.
Like I promise Ashanti, because normally I'm the one who helps the pregos deliver.
Pregos.
I go around helping all the pregos.
Los Apregos delivery service.
Normally, when they deliver, it normally need is for the camp. So she's
I go
probably
around
gonna
helping all the
fill you down.
Sheilas that are up the
the,
duff.
Lena doesn't have doggos. She has pregos.
Mm. I was gonna speaking Elvish, she's the one that goes around helping all the Sheilas that are up the duff.
All right.
Okay.
Uh,
Jesus.
but this is where I will be calling today's session. It's starting to get kind of late here, and me and my beloved are going to be discussing what we're going to do for dinner. So
Alright.
again, thank you, dear viewers, for hanging out with us today. I hope you have enjoyed today's show. I know I have, and I hope that my players have done the same.
Oh hell yeah!
I'm so
Oh yeah.
fucking dead tomorrow.
You shot us, you bitch.
He tried killing us.
When has he not?
That's true.
I don't know. He set me on a
And
breaking point.
remember, we'll see you again next time here on the Tales of Tribes.
Some
Bye.
ba-
Bye.
Bye.
What the fuck?
Whoa, boy.
Whoa, boy.